Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my live stream, and it's Greg, K6EGG. Now it's time for my nighttime stream. Was on about 2 or 3 hours earlier. Actually, I was on for 2 or 3 hours earlier, I should say. I was on about 2 hours ago. I actually just got off 2 hours ago. Sounds like it's gonna be a long night or a long day of live streaming. Made a couple great contacts out there. Really appreciate all the support out there. Which I got from just dealing with some issues, but we're not going to get into that anymore. We're done with that. A quick little note. Take a look at this. A lot of the guys, a couple guys I know have been trying to order the ID52. This is the DX Engineering site. Estimated ship time is March 1st, 2022. I was led to believe, actually, I thought I saw on one of the other sites that it was going to be shipped the 15th of December, unless they have already sent out that batch. But for all you ICOM guys out there that are looking for their ID52s, I know a bunch of them. I'm not going to name any names, but you know who you are. You might be in for a little bit of a wait, unfortunately. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if maybe somebody else does that's watching. But, man, that's a long wait. It's going to be basically almost 2 years late, or a year late, I should say. They released it about a year and a half ago, as far as I know. So, yeah, that's going to be a long time. That sucks for those people that put in for their what's it called? I mean, it's only $25, but the reservation. Sorry, I was returning a text. Anyways, it's Greg, K6EGG. Thanks. Doesn't look like anybody's really watching right now, but if anybody's watching a replay, monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie, so I'll jump in there and see if anybody's out there on Reflector 30 Charlie, pardon me. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. And also live streaming if you type my callers into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Hey, Greg, what's going on? K6EGG 87HF. Just got a new toy in my hand. Just picked up a ID51 Plus 2 from a guy here in Memphis. ID51A Plus 2. Handheld radio.
Excellent. Are you using pardon me, I can't talk again tonight. Are you using it right now? And I don't know if you saw the ID52 is not supposed to be shipping till new ones aren't supposed to be shipping till March 1st, 2022.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, and HRO had them on sale. Didn't say there was a wait or anything. Said it was like $649. I think you need a hole in your head before you go buy a handheld radio for $649. But I just bought this with all the cables, programming cables, all the accessories in the box for $200. $200. I got the 51A Plus 2 model here for $200. So I could let that go.
That doesn't sound like a bad deal. Yeah, almost $700 by the time you get taxes and all the stuff you need to get programmed, and maybe an extra battery or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. So you got a good deal on what you have there.
from what I've heard, the D74 still sounds better, but a 51 and a 52 sound the exact same on the air. And I figure for DStar, what am I going to use? 3 frequencies maybe, my hotspot frequency and maybe the crossband repeat frequency, for the 5100. What do I need a color screen for? Really, I mean, I don't even need a color screen on the ST3 that I just got. I paid $260 for that. So, and that's still like a $400. I think that they were out. They had the 5D on sale for $500. Yeah, it's crazy. I find news when I can, Anyway, so what's going on with you tonight?
No, that's a really good deal. I would have probably maybe even taken up that deal. Not much. This will be the last day I'll be able to go on for till at least maybe Wednesday afternoon. So I figure have some fun with ham radio. Been pretty much on all day. Had a pretty busy day. Got a workout in and ran a couple errands. So just enjoying the evening here in my office. Trying to stay away from the TV a little bit. Was on America Link pretty much most of the afternoon. Made a bunch of pretty cool contacts out there. Had a lot of fun, man. It's been pretty cool out here, I must say. I like the digital world. I didn't think I would.
Yep. So I had a homeless vagrant here yelling at me at the street light. Came up to my door and was yelling and carrying on, and I don't know what the hell he was going on about. Crazy guy. Anyway, yeah, I had to detour about 15 miles out around here to come pick this up. And yeah, he was going to ship it, and I'm like, well, I'll save you eBay fees and shipping. I'll just meet you in Memphis tonight. So, yeah, I got another handheld that I don't know why I need, but it was a good deal, and figure I'll utilize it here and there. In the truck, probably not so much because I have the Bluetooth headset and the 5100 and stuff. Yeah, I'll do something with it. It'll work in crossband repeat mode with the 5100 anyway. I got all bummed when I'd use crossband repeat mode. Unless I heard people wrong, I don't know. Somebody was saying that you could use any FM radio and crossband repeat from the 5100 with the DStar, and that don't work. It needs to crossband repeat from the hotspot, and then you still need the handheld still needs to be a DStar radio for it to work. So anyway, got me a DStar handheld, so I guess I'm set.
Hi, Mark. KG7QJD, and it's nice to see a 6 call sign out there. KM6
TLN with a comment.
MNS.
Go ahead, comment. E78HF.
Thanks for checking in, guys.
You will love that little ID51. It's probably one of the best HTs I've ever used.
Yeah, my buddy
phenomenal.
AJ60 has that ID51. He absolutely loves it. I wonder if he's watching right now in his new home in Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm excited to get it programmed up. So I've been really happy with the 5100, and I just got the FT3DR for Fusion, and it's a pretty nice little radio too. I gotta admit, it has more features on it than I'll use because I won't use APRS.
Hey man, it's great to hear you, buddy.
Anxious to get into the menus here and play with it. And
one of these days,
anyway.
David, we're gonna have to figure out. We get on Echo Link. I actually just talked to
Yeah,
somebody
the little 51 is a pretty good
in
radio.
New Jersey, a
Phenomenal
W2
radio,
Echo
HT,
Golf. Yes, I said that right. W2 Echo Golf. I called. I had him. I gave him a local repeater that's on Echo Link, and I chatted with him. So. Definitely, we're gonna have to figure something out.
Yeah, I do that with
right now, it sounds like they're having a net, so I don't want to jump in there. But since you got some Echo Link going,
reflectors right from DTMF. I still do it from the front panel. But
we'll try to get you on Echo Link, get you in the stream. I'd love to hear you on the stream. You've been watching for a while.
Nowadays,
I think you just have to put in your callers and verify that that's your callers on Echo Link.
K6EGG AE7H.
Someone's calling me.
73, gentlemen, Kilo 4 TL and Max monitoring.
Copy that call in, AE7HF. I think I called you AE6 the other day. I apologize. AE7HF. Yeah, my buddy AJ6BE picked up ID 51 probably about 3 weeks ago, and he absolutely loves it. He got a pretty good price on eBay for it. So I think I don't know, man. I don't use HTs very often. I got an HT downstairs. But you know, I don't know. Maybe in the future, I just can't justify $700 right now. I just had a roof leak here actually into my ham shack a couple days ago, and I'm not back up to full work, and it looks like we might get shut down. At least I'm going to probably lose some work coming up in the next couple weeks. So I probably just will hang out and wait and see how the summer comes.
KB2 iOS.
Manholes. It's like landmines here on the road. I acknowledge KB2 iOS. I'll turn it over to you here next. And yeah, well, keep your eye out on Facebook Marketplace. I've picked up 3 excellent deals on Facebook Marketplace so far. That's where all 3 of the radios have come from so far. Just watch that Facebook Marketplace. KB2 iOS. Go ahead, AE7H.
Yeah, AE7HF from KB2 iOS.
You made a very good point, Michael.
Right here on YouTube, and just wanted to stop in and say hello. I finally got the Doozy app working. I got it up a couple nights ago, and so I'm running my IC705 into my laptop through Doozy. That's how I'm able to connect to 30 Charlie. This is a little bit easier than how we did it last week, Greg, with going through Echo Link and East Coast Reflector and everything.
Hey, Jerry, it's great to hear you, man. It sounds pretty good. You're sounding loud and clear. It's good you got everything working. I know sometimes getting into stuff isn't the easiest, but you seem to making it work, and glad to hear you. I actually have one of those. Let me see if I can pull it up here. As we're talking about it, I got one of these. Shoot, I'm sorry, I'm not that prepared. This DV dongle here that I used at work the last couple weeks ago, I'm able to get on my laptop at work. So it's good that you're able to get things going, man.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad to have been able to get through here a little bit easier than how we did it about a week or so ago. I don't know, did you get a chance to check out the East Coast Reflector after we were on there?
Yes, I did. I made a couple contacts, and I actually started getting emails from them right away.
I've had good luck on Facebook Marketplace. I sold some ribs on there, and the guy showed up.
In general, you always have somebody to talk to if you get a chance to get on the machine. We have a local repeater that I usually have on in the car all the time as I'm driving around, and only just recently that repeater seems to have lost a lot of its coverage. I don't really know what's going on, but that's connected to the East Coast Reflector all the time, and so I'm in there quite often. And I check into the net in the morning called the Morning Brew, and occasionally I'll get in there also, and I think it's Tuesday evenings for the TechNet. And it's amazing, they get like over 100 check-ins, so it gets to be quite busy.
Yeah, that's kind of weird how that repeater lost coverage like that. Maybe they're having some antenna issues or something like that. I don't know. Here in Southern California, after a snowstorm or a rainstorm, they'll get snow up in the mountains, and they'll get ice build up on the antennas themselves, and sometimes they get a lot of reflective RF interference with the ice on the tower itself as well. So I don't think you have that problem there in Texas, but it's definitely a problem here. But I wonder what happened with that.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure it out. I've been trying to contact the repeater owner in the area, and I just seem to keep missing him. So eventually I'll find out what's going on, and hopefully they'll get the coverage back up. So anyway, I don't want to hold it up here on 30 Charlie or with you, Greg. I just wanted to come on and say hello now that I got this working. So I'm going to send it over to you, and I'll be on the side. This is KB2 iOS 73.
Copy that. Glad to hear it. Nice to hear you again. Glad you got things working on there, and maybe a little bit easier to get into the reflector that way. So thanks again, KV2 IOF. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my callers into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Guess it would be good if I turned my microphone on. Somebody's taking some hits out there.
I'm back. Yeah, the reflector's been pretty quiet all day. Well, a couple conversations earlier, but been pretty quiet.
Oh, maybe I can bring some people in here. So anybody watching on YouTube right now, jump on Reflector 30 Charlie. Let's see if we can get this party started here. It was pretty busy on America Link earlier when I was on there. I don't think that was my fault, but it was good. It's good to hear there was a lot of people out there, and it's pretty fun messing with different modes. So this is great. K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube. Jump in and say hi, anybody.
Hey, Greg, is your live stream? I'm only getting the daytime live stream. Is that what you're doing? This is 84ZU.
Hi there, 84ZU. You should, if you go to my main channel page, it should pop up. It's hard to explain. You should see a little live on the bottom right corner in red. So if you go to like the main part of the page where you see home on my page, you'll see my subscribers down below my YouTube channel name, and then you'll see a red dot, K6EGG nighttime live stream. It should be in the corner on the thumbnail, red live.
Okay, this is 84ZU. Well, you're on my webpage. You know, this could be an invasion of privacy, Greg. You know, I'm listening to myself on YouTube right now. Boy, do I feel famous. Amazing. Over.
Copy that. You got a beautiful picture there, man. We're on the airwaves here. I hope it's not an invasion of privacy, because this is all stuff you posted here. But it's great to hear you. Thanks for finding it. I figured this would be a good way to connect with people as well.
Hey, Jeff, how's it going, man?
Oh, yeah. We used to... I'm sorry. Did I get run over?
No, you're good. You just may want to turn down your computer. It's going to probably drive you nuts with a delay.
Okay. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. All right, there we go. I can still count. We used to do this when I was operating HF up in Connecticut with a guy who would live stream down here in Florida, which is where I live right now. So let me ask you this. Have you ever thought about doing like a Zoom
Copy, Chris. You may want to turn down your YouTube. It might drive you nuts too, because you're kind of delayed. You're hearing yourself, whatever delayed. Yes, actually, I know a couple guys that do it. I've emailed, corresponded with them a couple times. KB2UKA out of New York, Long Island, and Alex W7HU out of I believe he's in South Miami, just south of Miami, the city of Miami. Those two guys have great HF channels. I follow them and watch them, and I interact with them as well. They do a really good job on what they're doing. They do a little bit different. I try to interact a little more and put different pages, stuff up like that, and I'll do radio changes live, so it's a little bit different.
I think I counted as 4 that time. Anyway, Greg, thanks for what you're doing. I think it's really fun. It's nice to see the other operator live and in person. The Zoom stuff has been a mainstay for a lot of people that can't get in front of clients or their customers or even their family across the country during this pandemic. So I would say keep it up. The Zoom stuff is a lot of fun. And
turn off your audio
through YouTube. So maybe you want to just a suggestion. Maybe try Zoom as well. 7384 said you.
Hi, Chris. First off, thanks for watching. And if you don't mind, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Just out here trying to have fun, not trying to make any money off this, just trying to, a good way to interact with people out here. Second, I have done the Zoom. I did it with my older computer. I was streaming with a 2012 iMac, which is ancient in technical terms, as you well know. I've just recently upgraded the last couple weeks to an M1 iMac. That's probably 10 times more powerful. And I definitely want to get some people in here on Zoom. I think it'll be fun. I did do it once with a buddy of mine here locally, WA6QXA. We had a very good time. We were talking on the radio as well as communicating through the Zoom program. I had both of our both of our faces on the screen as well as my radio, so you could see him interact, live. Although there was a little bit of a delay because of obvious reasons, what you're noticing here. But yeah, definitely want to get more involved with the Zoom. I'll probably get into that. I really want to interview one of the guys that helped me out getting into digital. You could check out his QRZ page, AJ60 Alpha. I'm really bad on the phonetics. AJ60. Good dude. He lives up in Apple Valley. He has a great QRZ page, a lot better than mine. I really want to get him on a channel. He's one of the first people I've talked to on digital, and he helped me get the DStar going. And he's a really good dude. I know he watches the channel a lot. I first met him on 2 meter sideband, so I think that would be a great first real guest out there to have on. But I once again appreciate it. Just out here having a good time, and it's great to see that you're enjoying everything. And sorry I startled you by putting your face up there, but take care, Chris. AD4ZU. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube.
You're watching that delay again.
I promise you, I'm going to put your face out there too. All right. Good luck. Have a Merry Christmas. 84 said you.
Copy that, man. I appreciate it. You have a wonderful evening, and if I don't talk to you before Christmas, you have a wonderful Christmas. And that's if you celebrate it, of course. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Sorry, I'm not really keeping up with the chat here. Just yakking away.
N7RKK.
KF0DRB.
I hear Mike. with his new callers out there, N7RKK. This is Greg K6EGG. Jerry, I'll get to you in just a second.
You cut out at the end there. Anyway, just wanted to pop in and say good evening from Billings, where it's 21 degrees and trying to snow, but it's not really. And 7RKK.
Copy that, Mike. It's great that you're finally getting some, I wouldn't say, I don't know, I like bad weather. It sounds like you're finally trying to get some weather out there in Billings. So it's great to hear you. And I think this is my first time talking to you with your new call sign. You got rid of your 6 there. So it's good to hear you again. This is Greg, K6EGG. And Jerry, you still out there? KF0B. Sorry, I always get your call sign right. KF0DRB. This is Greg, K6EGG.
God, I am so bad with call letters.
Yeah, I'm still here, Greg. Just remember Dirty Rotten Baker. That's the easiest way to remember it. So that's me.
Dirty
DRB.
Rotten Baker.
So, yeah, anyway, just figured I'd jump in here and say hello. Just got off of a few of the nuts here that we have locally. Had 5 of them in my area on 2 meters here. And seen you pop up on the other side of the radio. And so I figured I'd check in with you too. But had a little fun project here. We passed a simplex message on 2 meters Saturday morning and moved it from the Lamoni area. Ended off simplex, a relay, I guess you could call it, up to the Waterloo area with good success. And we got a message back on 80 meters CW saying that it was received. So there was a fun exercise and had a lot of hams involved here in the Iowa area. So anyway, Greg, I won't hold you. Just figured I'd jump in here and say hello. And I'll send it back to you, Greg. This is KF0DRB.
Copy that. Sound like you had a pretty busy day with stuff there. Yeah, I was out on America Link on Fusion, Yaesu Fusion earlier. Made a bunch of new contacts out there. So it's been quite busy here on the digital side of things. It's been a lot of fun making a bunch of new contacts out there. But it's great to hear your voice as always. Good to be back on Reflector 30 Charlie and hearing your familiar voice out there. So I'll send it back to you for just a sec here.
Yep, very good, sir. Yes, we made that transmission in under 10 minutes, which was awesome. It was about 10 or 12 minutes. And all via relay, simplex, and station receiving the message actually got it from a few different sources. So anyway, Greg, I'm going to wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm going to jump off here and jump on the local repeater and see if anybody's around and probably call it a short night. I had a little bit of storm damage I've been dealing with the stuff that rolled through on Wednesday. I had a fence blow over, like one of those privacy fences. I've been digging holes for the last day and a half, so I'm about done. I got the new posts in the ground. Just got to set them and then put some fencing back up. So it's been a real busy weekend, that's for sure, Greg. Back to you. KF0DRB.
Copy that, Jerry. I know. I don't know if you're watching, but I was not even close to the weather you guys had there in the Midwest. But I did have that latest storm we had in Southern California. Just happened to go through my light socket here in my ham shack the other day and caused about $3,000 worth of damage so far. It's probably going to get close to $5,000. I'm pretty much going to have to blow out the side of my wall here to my right and buy a bunch of new tiles. So Yeah, I know how that goes, man. It sucks. A lot of those people in Kentucky really had a hard time. They lost everything, so I'm not complaining too much. But you guys can get some pretty nasty storms out your way. But thanks again, man, for jumping in there and saying hi, and enjoy the local repeaters out there for KF0DRB. I think I said that right. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. Thanks again, Jerry, and have a good one.
Yeah, that sucks, man, for those people out in
KO4
Kentucky.
PDI. Mike in Palm Coast, Florida. Second time on here with you. KO4 PDI.
Hey there, Mike. Nice to hear you again. KO4 PDI. I think we're on, if I recall right, Reflector 12 Alpha. And I did return your email yesterday. I don't know if you got it, but I appreciate it. And I hope all is well in the Palm Coast of Florida. How are you doing this evening?
I am doing excellent. I just came from a Christmas party at a friend's house, which was really sweet. And I'll be going to another one next week. So, yeah, things are really nice down here. Our street is decorated beautifully for Christmas. We get really into it on Fulton Place in Palm Coast. If you ever want to come down this area and check it out, you'll love it. Tried getting satellites today. I found something really weird. I just tried XW2A using my sat box. And I was able to hear myself. I was hitting the satellite perfectly from about 10 degrees in the south to 10 degrees in the north. I had beautiful communication with it. Nobody else was on there running CQ. I was the only one. I was like, where is everybody? The big satellite has got a big footprint, covers like the whole northeast and southeast at the same time. And I didn't get anybody else to respond to my CQ call. But it was fun. I was glad I hit it, and it was a piece of cake to do it with this little box. I also downloaded the program that you're using to run this tonight. I think it's one of the most interesting things I've ever seen, running a live feed on YouTube while you're talking on the radio. So, yeah, it's a blast. I'm loving it, and I'm going to probably start doing it down here. KO4 PDI. Greg, great talking to you. And, yeah, let's hope you can get on my feed someday and do the same thing.
Copy that. I appreciate it. Let me know when you get it up and running, and I'll put your page up on mine, and hopefully you can start getting some viewers out there as well. I definitely want to get into some satellite. I know N7 UFT, we were trying it one night. At least I was monitoring it. He showed me manually how to do the Doppler effect. I kind of wanted to do it manually just for fun of it. And I was able to hear some satellites pop over. And actually, I was hearing him trying to call out to one of our buddies down in Mexico, Eduardo, that was actually watching the stream at the same time and had a separate radio going, try to make contact with him. I spacing on Eduardo's call sign at the moment, but anyways, cool deal, man. Let me know when you get that thing going. If you need any help with it, I'll be sure, I can give you a hand. We can talk on the phone or whatever, and maybe even do like a Zoom thing or something like that. So, great to hear you out here again. This is great, K6EGG.
Craig, K6EGG. I can't thank you enough, man. I think this is a great idea you had, and you should monetize it. KO4 PDI 73, Merry Christmas to everyone listening, and a very Happy New Year for you. And if anybody knows James Lee, if you've ever heard of shackinthebox.com, James is in really bad shape in the hospital. He may not make it, and if you could all keep in your prayers, that'd be greatly appreciated. KO4 PDI, Merry Christmas again.
I actually I remember looking through his website probably over the summer. That's unfortunate, man. I'm sorry to hear that. We'll definitely keep his family and himself in our prayers and thoughts. So thanks again for checking in. I appreciate it, buddy. This is great. K6EGG.
That sucks to hear. I remember somebody put that on their YouTube channel. I remember a couple months ago. They would bring these radios.
Hey, Greg, I actually caught you on there this time. You missed out on some killer pasta salad.
Ken, you were making everybody hungry, pal. I just actually had salad for myself tonight. I had an Italian salad with pepperoni and mozzarella and Italian dressing. So I kind of went almost your route.
Well, I'm trying to do something different every day. I guess tomorrow's going to be Cornish hens, or I don't know. I've got some sausage in there I need to do something with. Got some pork chops I need to do something with too. Maybe some smothered pork chops.
How do you cook the pork chops? Do you grill them, bake them? Do you put breading on them? How do you do it?
Well, I pan-sear them first, and then I set them aside. They're thin sliced chops, but with the bone in. So I pan-sear them, then set them aside in a little butter and olive oil, and then set them aside. And then I take some sliced mushrooms and some diced onion and a little more butter and a little bit of flour, and cook that just to the point
It's
that the
making me
onion comes through and
hungry.
the flour begins to brown, and make me a gravy, and then put the chops back in and put a lid on it and let it slow cook till the chops are completely done that way. So they got a nice seared outside and they're just done in the middle.
All right, now I need something more than salad for dinner. I had enough meat for lunch. I had a big thing of tri-tip over at one of the barbecue spots by our house, a little mini chain, kind of a nice barbecue restaurant called Wood Ranch. Pretty good. Had like a 10-ounce tri-tip and some baked potato with butter and bacon bits. So now that everybody's hungry listening and watching here, I'll send it back over to you. This is Greg, K6EGG.
And anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
My grilled ribeye. I'll make a mean grilled ribeye. Got a few of those in the freezer too. Still got some ham steaks in there. Got trying to work on getting the freezer cleared out so I can restock it. I think what else is in there? I think I probably got 8 or 10 pounds of hamburger in there. The real lean stuff.
Hey, who is Crop Duster, by the way?
Sausage, and a couple
Looks like you're doing some airplane stuff. I like that stuff.
A couple pounds of bacon. It's going to take me a little while, but I'm working at it one step at a time.
All right, let's stop talking about food because I don't want to eat again. I'm on the verge of going downstairs and snacking on some stuff.
Well, I do have some green salad in there. It's healthy.
I'm good. I had salad for 2 of my meals today, so I'm very good on the salad side of things today.
Yeah, I'm partial to the Caesar salad myself, and she likes it. I make a green salad with chopped walnuts and diced apple in it, and put a raspberry vinaigrette dressing on it. That's what she likes.
You guys do anything special for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or something like that, or New Year's Eve or New Year's Day?
Well, Christmas Day this year, last year it was homecoming for her. That was the day I finally got her back from the hospital. This thorough cut ham cooked with pineapples and cherry, and brown sugar and maple glaze on it, or brown sugar and honey, one of the two.
Making me hungry.
And I'll do all the trimmings for it.
Copy that. I hate to cut this short, but I'm gonna jump on a net real quick here. It's the Bozo net on 144 240 here in Southern California, and I'll probably be back on this one. So I'll say 73, see you, Ken. This is Greg, K6EGG, live streaming on YouTube, and QSY to 144 240 upper sideband. I'll talk to you in a few, Ken.
I'll turn over there. I doubt that I'll be able to hear anything, but I'll turn over there. 144 240 upper side.
Hey, at least the digital propagation's pretty good tonight. I'll be back in just a second.
And I'm going to continue live streaming, everybody.
Digital's always good, Greg. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Any other bozos, please come now with your number.
463.
845.
That was a quick one.
Okay, we got 463 and we got 845, and then there's somebody way out in the distance. That person that's way out there, we'll get you in just a second. So 463. Where are you at this evening?
Hey, John, it's Greg, K6EGG, the city of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino airport. Just let you know, I'm also live streaming again on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. Thanks for the check-in. That's all I have for the net tonight.
Copy that. Kilo Echo 6 Echo Golf Golf. Tune in on YouTube. Go look up his call sign, and you'll hear all of our beautiful, super sexy, sultry voices.
Comment?
Go ahead, comment.
Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf. K6EGG.
K6EGG. K6EGG. Echo Golf Golf. Thanks, man. I'm so sorry, dude. Gotcha.
No problem, John. Have a good one, sir.
I done be retarded tonight. All right, let's get to 845. Go ahead,
So
man.
this right here real quick. Let me go here real quick.
All is well in Lakewood Village in Long Beach, California. Just checking into the net. Over.
Copy, Roger, on Lakewood Village. All right, sounding like a movie star tonight. Thanks so much. 845
Let me
for
show you
checking
real
in.
quick what we're listening to.
I'm going to listen up real carefully, and everybody else listen too. Maybe give me a relay. I am horizontal, so if someone's running vertical.
Let me show you what I'm listening
I think
to.
way out there that was trying to check in.
Stand by.
Help me out with your number.
I do all forms of ham, or at least as many forms as I can of ham radio. So right now we're listening to the Bozo net. It is a net. You can actually, let me see. I'll show you the whole picture here.
I'll take that as a no. All right. Any other stations checking in?
You could check it in. Type in for yourself bozonets.com. It's a 2-meter net.
This is Kilo Delta 6 Heavy Duty X-ray. Bozo number 128.
He's loud and clear, man.
73. Thanks.
Man, he's right on top of me.
There, Techno Cholo. We got you in there, Dave.
Whoa,
Appreciate it, buddy.
Techno Cholo. Anyways, this is a net that goes on twice a week here at 7 p.m. on Wednesdays and Sunday evenings here in Southern California, 144 240 upper sideband. You just basically, the first time you check in, you get a number. Then after that, you give your number when they call it out. And that's just basically a real quick check-in to see how far you can hear
like on the literal backside of my beam.
How far you can see hear a 2-meter sideband channel there, or frequency ham shack. So just a cool way, another way of connecting with people out there. So I'm gonna go back over to Reflector 30 Charlie right now. We got Bozo number 365 in there.
Oh, Gamboa, cool.
Nice to see you in here, W6DDM. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm actually going to scoot back over to digital mode here shortly.
Any other check-ins for the BozoNet? Come with your numbers
I think I've heard you before out there. I'm going to put your thing on here.
Okay, we got 237.
Here you go, Russ.
Something ending in, I think it was 47. You guys doubled? Copy 447. All right, 237.
Here's his
Yes, good evening. This is 237 K6SYW.
QRZ page here. So I'm listening to the Bozo net too, so I'm a little sidetracked. Man, you got a lot of contacts there, Russ. Let's check out your ham shack there. It's a nice looking mic. Looks like you have a TS2000 in there. I actually have one sitting.
That was like the smoothest sexiest
sitting here on my
DJ
floor.
Quality intro for your
here.
own self, man. I love it.
Down there.
Good job there, Perry. Did I get the? Yeah, Perry. Thanks for checking in, man. We appreciate
Sideband
it.
does not work on an unfortunately.
447, I believe it was. Go ahead, 447.
Let's go back. Oops. Let's go back to here. Got to fix that camera view there. It's like, oh, you know what? I remember looking at your QRZ page before. I had the same setup in my condo.
Oh, QSL, Portola Hills. That's pretty funny. I was literally just working there.
It's good to hear you out there.
Not this week, but the
W6DDM,
Friday, right off of,
Bozo number 365.
Damn it, Portola Springs Road, I believe. Like literally right there on the new construction.
If you have any digital modes, feel free to jump in here. I gotta fix this screen here. It's like kind of whacked right now.
QSL, man. Yeah, and then right after that, we had to go to Santiago, so we had to go through. Why am I flubbing on the name of that canyon?
Can you fix this here? Come on. There you go. Let's see if I can fix this autofocus.
Yeah, but there's like a community back in there. I forgot what it's called.
Silverado.
Silverado Canyon.
Silverado Canyon. Thanks, dude.
No. 6HMF 426.
All right. So let's go back over to the digital side of things. I'm on Reflector 30 Charlie right now. Thanks again for anybody new out there. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button out there. Having a good time on amateur radio tonight. Monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie right now. Thanks for checking into the channel there, W6DDM. Good to hear local guy out here. Bozo number 365. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick check-in. I almost forgot about that. I told Dave, one of the net control operators, I would definitely check in tonight, and I made my promise. So anyways, anybody watching right now, I am monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie here on Greg K6EGG live stream. It's Silverado Canyon. I was actually going to say that there's a fire in there. That's how I can remember. That started it. Almost burnt down all the what's it called? Radio towers he was mentioning. And Ray, hello there, Mr. Lurker. Bozo number 941. N3 EPA Mobile in Scottsdale, Arizona. Probably heading out west right now. So I'll jump back on Reflector 30 Charlie here.
This is Greg, K6EGG, back on monitoring Reflector 30 Charlie and also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Here's a little fun fact. I use my regular hotspot. I use my regular hotspot just for DStar only.
Checked in and jumped out of there. Wanted to get back to the digital mode of things. I heard a couple people out there. I'm surprised how quick I was able to check in. Sometimes it's a little hard.
Well, at least there's some activity somewhere on a simplex frequency. Yeah. I checked out this radio. It looks like the left side of the display is a little dimmer than the rest of it. It's like a little faded, but yeah, for the price I got the radio, I'm not going to complain too much.
No, Colin, you got a really good deal on that. In fact, if you want to get rid of that for the same price, I don't think I'll be able to pick it up, but I'll cover the shipping. How does that sound?
Was that Colin? I got that on D51 for, what, a couple $100?
Not sure if that.
240, I think is that?
At least I can just take handhelds with me with the hotspot instead of mobiles.
You'll be in Carson. Too bad. Actually, I'll be down the road from you, Ray, in downtown LA, right up the 110.
Hey, Colin, people in the chat are wondering how much do you pay, so I'll figure I'll let you say it.
$200.
Oh, that's a
I got
steal.
the programming cable,
Yes.
all the cables,
Yes.
accessories.
Yes.
The box.
For an ID 51A.
$200. It's two. So I don't know. I got to look up and see what the whole plus two, and I think that was like the last revision, wasn't it? The plus two. So yeah, came with
He did
USB
steal it.
cable.
Even if it had a bad display, I think he stole it.
Whatever it
Let's
is
look on
for
eBay right now and see if we can
extra
find
hand
any here.
strap. USB to power adapter. Everything but a cigarette lighter plug. So I don't have a cigarette lighter adapter.
Who stole it? Cheapest one I've seen is $300.
What was that? AU7HF.
There isn't any on eBay right now.
I said you stole it at $200 because the cheapest one I've seen is $300.
I'm not paying $300 for a used radio.
Yeah, I think I got a really good deal on. In fact, the FT.
Man, that is a funky sound.
For $260.
Was it Chris's review you saw on it? I'm spacing out on his digital ham radio, I think. He's a good dude. He's been on here a lot, actually. Talked to him like 3 or 4 times.
Charge it. Not too thrilled over the case. And it doesn't really protect the screen.
I'm seeing these radios go for about $300, so he got a deal. He got a new one, basically in the box for $400. Actually, I should just put it up here. These are past sales. Here's one here. Here's one here. Another one here. He got a steal on it, man. $320, and that was 2 months ago.
Software.
God, he's taking some major hits tonight. Andy something. I don't know if I recall his name.
You must be driving down in a hole or calling you over around Memphis on the south side, I see. Yeah, you're dropping real bad.
Bad cell phone coverage. Who would have thought not being able to make contact with a bad cell phone contact on ham radio?
Marker 9. Getting ready to go back over to Mississippi.
MISSISSPPI.
One of my buddies that used to live in Norco, he picked one up for a pretty good price. I think it was in the high 200s. I can't remember how much. But he absolutely loves that radio.
Well, I don't really mess with DMR at all. And over Fusion and DStar, I really like still more.
There's a lot of more people who seems to be on Fusion. At least I've noticed the last couple of weeks when I scooted over to at least America Link. Although there isn't really like a America channel or reflector on DStar. This thing's probably the closest thing, I think.
Yeah, I think most of the people on America Link are from the UK and Australia anyway, it seems like. Yeah, I don't know. This is easier to navigate. DStar, I think, is easier to change rooms and navigate around from the radio side.
I don't know. A couple people seem to think otherwise, but we'll have to see. I know it seemed a little more difficult on DMR, but a couple of the DMR guys had issues when they went over to DStar. So it's hard to say. I guess whatever you're used to.
I mean, I guess Fusion tells you the name of the room. I think which convolutes it from. I can't even say that right. Yeah, I can't even talk right. But it makes it more confusing. You know, I think it's easier just to remember. You know, okay, it's 30 Charlie here, or 58, or 1, or you just type it in instead of having to dig through a whole bunch of room numbers. Although once you get the search function to come up, you know, then you can like search for a room. You know, type in the beginning of it and it'll search. It's so picky on there if the wires X button is going to work with the hotspot. Now, I don't know about the wires directly with wires X. I'm sure it works flawless, but the way it works with the hotspot is kind of jury rigged to make the wires X button kind of work. You know, to see the.
I thought I heard December 15th, but I guess it got changed again. I guess the boat didn't pull in the Long Beach.
Times, at least I do. You know, for it to come up, it's kind of a pain.
Very, very, very painful.
Copy that. All right, man. I think I'm gonna scoot over to mess around on Yaesu Fusion for a little bit. See what trouble I can get into there tonight. So it's great talking to you there. AE7HF calling, just pulling into Mississippi. I'm going to QSY over to America Link, I think. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube right now. If you type my callers into the YouTube search engine, you can hear yourself come out of my radio.
Crossing into Arkansas right now, the Mississippi River. AE7HF. All right. See you later.
All right. So once again, I think this is good ham radio etiquette. Whoops. Wrong screen. I have like 4 different screens open and I have 2 computers and everything else. And I'm trying to talk here. Something I always do, good ham radio etiquette. I link from the reflector because I'm not using it in any fashion. I'm not, don't need it. Don't want to stay parked on there. So anyways, I'm going to go back over to Fusion here and America Link. If I can get onto my Shark Link that's not loading for some reason. Oh boy. Colin followed me over here.
KD2UUF. Well, tomorrow is my birthday. I'll be 33.
I think he needs to buy himself a new radio for his holiday. How would you guys think? Not that I would do it. I bought myself an ID5100.
Well, happy birthday. Fröhliche Geburtstag. Feliz, well, I don't know the Spanish.
Once again, anybody new to the channel, please
sir.
don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I come on a couple days a week, depending on my work and personal schedule.
Happy birthday.
Oh, boy.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to go ahead and say 7-3 for the night. I want to get some rest. It was a pleasure talking to all of you, and I wish you guys a great night. KD2UUF clear.
Comment? I think I have it. Daniel, I just want to say KD2UFF, you have a wonderful birthday, sir. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Enjoy your birthday from a fellow Northeastern.
Yeah, many happy returns, sir. Happy birthday. November 4th, Zulu Echo Papa, Louisville, Kentucky. And happy birthday from Texas. WL70. Happy birthday from Arkansas, 87HF.
Happy birthday from Southeast Florida, W4PPX. Happy birthday from Sacramento, 6ODD.
Everybody's saying happy birthday to this fella. What's up, Dex? How you doing?
Go ahead, Greg.
All I wanted to do is say happy birthday to the fella. It's good to get through get through another year, get around the sun another year. So just wanted to jump in there and say make sure he heard me say happy birthday. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube if you type my callers into the YouTube search engine.
I always enjoy saying happy birthday to somebody. I think that's a very special day for people. Although I try not to.
Man, one more time round the sun.
I always enjoy saying happy birthday, man. As I get older, man, I don't take my birthdays for granted much anymore because you never know what could happen to one person out there with all the stuff going on. Joe, I'm on America Link right now on Fusion. At this very point in time.
Glad to have you.
I know you tried to get a hold of N6DXN, but it didn't sound like it worked there, Amir. I got to take off all this stuff. Hold on a second. I got to get hot in here. Like my hair? Where's my hair person? Where's my makeup person at? Throw this on the ground. Deal with it later. I hate leaving my clothes on the floor here. A little messy, but it's all good. Yeah, Joe.
Well, I've got a Amazon Fire TV.
Ken, we'll celebrate your birthday every day. How does that sound?
Last year. Yeah, last year. One of those Black Friday things for like a fraction of the price.
Joe, can you get into America Link on Fusion?
And made it into a bar and man cave and whatnot. And
I have my man cave here.
I felt like watching a movie, and I'm actually watching Stalag 17 right now, a classic World War II movie made in the 50s. Really good flick. Ah, very good. And good evening, Greg, who is broadcasting live again on YouTube through his Facebook page, not Facebook page, I'm thinking of Facebook, but YouTube page. And yeah, it sounded like I was having trouble with my hotspot yesterday, so it wasn't, it just wasn't working. And by the time
I'll give you an answer in just a second, Jesse.
Very good. Always enjoy your live streams. That's what I was trying to tell you last night. And I know you're talking, but I got my volume turned down because I don't want to get confused between you talking and me talking. So, very good. N1 GMP.
Copy that, Glenn. I appreciate the kind words, and thanks for watching again. It's great to make contact with all these folks out here, and it's great to get help. I'm really enjoying all the sharing of information in the chat too. I think that's really cool. I wasn't expecting all that to happen. It kind of organically happened because that's the ham radio nature of people. They're all trying to help everybody out. So cool deal. It's great chatting with you again.
So, Jesse, so I ordered it the day after Thanksgiving. It was.
I figured, where else can I make a fool out of myself on a national level?
1 second, Jesse.
Oh, come on. My parents used to watch that movie, too. It's not that old.
Hold on. Where was I at here? I was looking at the date. Okay. So I ordered the Open Spot 3 on the day after Thanksgiving at night.
I'm sitting up here. I've got a
so it didn't go through
on my Amazon live
to
stream. Like I said, I'm
the
watching
29th, and it said it was back ordered
classic.
to the 6th of December. It was shipped out the 6th of December, and it was in my hot hands. I saw it leave Estonia. I think that's where it was from. So Eastern Europe. Their shop Monday morning, December the 6th, and I got it on December the 8th, and I had it up and running in 5 minutes. So I don't know if they're back ordered right now. I did see that they were back ordered. Let me check and see if they are back ordered. Man, I would love to have a Dr. Pepper right now. I don't drink soda though anymore.
Where geographically is Louisville, Kentucky? But
so they ship pretty fast when they come out. They shipped out on DHL.
I've got a Fire TV.
And everybody I know that's ordered the same day I got it has already received it a couple weeks ago. So it comes pretty quick.
I gotta pay for, but this is a free movie, and it's kind of one of my favorites. So I thought, well, what the heck?
Let me see here. Open Spot 3.
Okay, I got you now.
Let's see how delayed they are now. I'm going to bring this page up here. And it's a good little unit, I must say.
I really was in the mood to watch Kelly's Heroes.
It's on sale, so I'm not going to buy it, obviously, because I already have one.
Favorite World War II
Fast shipping with DHL. It's in stock, so if you put the order in, you'll probably get it by the end of the... Well, I don't know with Christmas, but you'll probably get it by the first day of the next week, or second day, if you put it in tonight. So if you're interested in an Open Spot, there it is. I'm not sponsored by them. Really, I'm not. I paid for it. But I do like it. It has have been able to reach a lot of people.
I gotta go refill the coffee cup anyway. N1G in Rhode Island.
By the way, I'm a big Dr. Pepper fan, Ken.
All right, sir.
I actually went to the Dr. Pepper original bottling plant over there. Yes, Scott is actually the one that really helped me out with it. I went to the Dr. Pepper plant in Waco. Scott, you probably sold about 15 Open Spots. You should be able to, by this time, at least get one and a half price.
Come on.
Well, don't you agree? Everybody agrees. Scott, maybe you should email him.
WB4FWQ. My name is Tom, and I'm located in Knoxville, Tennessee. I kind of miss this radio up.
I miss the real Dr. Pepper with sugar they had in the when I first started drinking it in the 80s. Now it's the high fructose corn syrup crap. You used to be able to get it at the Waco original plant, but they have since got sued by Snapple, who bought them, and they're not allowed to sell it anymore, or at least call it Dr. Pepper. But it's a totally different recipe. They showed us how they made it from scratch, basically.
Smoky Mountains is getting kind of touristy, so
well, not from scratch, but at least how they put all the components together.
I myself in Knoxville a lot more.
I've heard about the hot Dr. Pepper with rum, but I'm not a big drinker, so.
KD2 UUF. I'm back for a few minutes, guys.
I've never heard of Dr. Salt either. I've not heard of Dr. Salt. But is he related to Dr. Pepper? Is he a cousin of Dr. Pepper? Scott, I'm dead serious. You should email them. They have a support page.
I mean,
I don't want anything to do with it, but I already have one. Not going to do me any good.
Gatlinburg is one of my favorite places, even though it's kind of...
But Scott, this has made a huge difference in my ham radio activities, and of all seriousness, I do appreciate it. And I know we joked around about it, but a couple other people have bought it, and they're pretty happy with it.
I want to do the cool stuff. I come up 440 and do Knoxville, man. I stay out of Gatlinburg and
seizing up right now. It's cold.
Sevierville and all that. I go straight into Knoxville.
Straight into Knoxville.
Well, you're on the right track. Yeah, we like it here a lot. What I was going to do before...
Supposedly, Michael over from Guam, he showed me a...
I had trouble with the driving, the written test, believe it or not.
Hey, Jerry. He showed me a web page, a user group that said they were not putting an open spot out. At least that's from the summer, but I mean, that's all rumors. I'm sure they would promote it if they were, but right now I'm pretty happy with what I have, and if it has another feature I want or figure that I need, then I'll definitely get in there and update.
Drive all the way back to Knoxville. I'd be a zombie after that.
Oh, you know what?
We've been through towns, and as a matter of fact, we took a big family vacation into the Smokies around the 1st of October this year. And
charging slow. I have 55 minutes remaining.
Love it to death, but man, there's only so much, and it's even in October, it's so crap. So what we
Glenn, I don't know your price. I don't know your financial situation, but they did come down in price, and it's still pretty expensive. But shoot, everything's expensive. I went out to lunch with my wife and had just had lunch, and it was $60. So, and it wasn't like a Ruth Chris Steakhouse or anything like that. But, unfortunately, that's the sign on how we are right now.
We've traveled all around.
This is Greg, K6EGG, on the Greg K6EGG live stream. It is December 19th, 2021. It's going to get worse. Wait till they start shutting down stuff again, which they are now. From what I heard, a very reliable source in LA County, if they get over 5,000 cases a day, they're going to start limiting stuff, which is not too good. But, I mean, it is what it is. Yes. LGB. Let's go. That's why I have his hashtag.
Sometimes we had a very nice place.
Yeah, they don't. They got sued by Snapple. I was actually there right before they got sued. I was able to pick up a couple bottles and bring them home. That stuff's like liquid gold to me. That flavor, when you get it, the bottle's super cold. Man, it just that pungent flavor just rolls off your tongue.
Ran the DC generator. Ran the main motor for that thing. Had to be DC. And that was interesting. You could look at all that stuff, There's a display of it. You could look at the...
Yeah, it definitely is expensive. So can you buy that online, Ken?
Makes aerial tramways all over the world.
Damn, that Imperial sugar stuff is... I don't know what it is, man, but it was like crack. That stuff went down smooth, and it was rich, so you didn't need to drink that much of it. Like a little 8-ounce bottle or 6-ounce bottle is perfect. So it's only produced, but can you order it online? That's the real question. That sucks. I'm going to have to drive all the way out there and buy it. Grandburg, Texas, huh? Grandburg, Texas. Where exactly is this at? I never heard of that Grandburg, Texas before. Maybe it's by Waco? Oh, it's not too far away from Dallas.
Hey, Dan. It's Greg, K6EGG for KC8NOR.
Coke is the one from Mexico.
Hey, Greg. I just fired up the brand new FP70. I finally got it working on the hotspot.
Coke's from Mexico.
Just wanted to check it out real quick.
Copy that. Sounding loud and clear, and I appreciate the heads up earlier. It has gotten settled, and I'm not going to make any more comments about it, but I appreciate the heads up once again.
My wife and I are going to have to do that real soon. You got to do it before it gets icy, see? I don't have any part of the ice. I got stuck one time in the ice here, and man, it was terrible. Kingston Pike, one of the main roads.
What happened there?
It became Kingston, Demolition Derby.
The Mexican Coke is really good.
I was fortunate. I spent the night at the YMCA. My son, I took him to a basketball practice, and I should have stayed home when I slid into the neighbor's driveway. I should have come back home, but I didn't.
Yeah, what happened there?
But
I was just talking to.
He said for ZEP,
Holy moly!
WB4FWQ good for ZEP is. Yeah, we don't want to tie it up too long, but
what the
yeah,
F happened?
I want to get up there on the skywalk when it's icy. One of the few to do it.
Are we in some sort of matrix there? It was quiet for a few minutes. Somebody in their QSO.
You said you was from Knoxville. That's sort of little light right here. I mean, it's one of my favorite regions of the planet. And I sort of bounce between Knoxville and Gatlinburg and all that when I'm in that part of the area.
ONR called me, and I don't know what happened.
Beforehand, have a fine
Oh,
Christmas,
God. I hate when those things get out of sync. Clunker? Somebody called it something. Clunk something or other. By the way, once again, anybody new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring America Link with at least part of it right now.
Okay, you have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you don't want to tie this up here. Good to work you. You take yourself. Thank you for the...
I don't think I've been down there before.
Welcome
I've been
to the Twilight Zone.
It sounds like America's Link is out of sync again. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube.
Fusion Unfused is correct.
Yeah, like the Golden Earring song, the Twilight Zone. It should be called America Unlink. Anyhow, Greg, I'll catch up with you on your live stream. So, that's just it. KC8NOR.
Copy that on America Unlinked. This is Greg, K6EGG for KC8ONR. Dan out there. Nice to hear your voice. Sorry we got disconnected there. Very strange stuff going on. Sounded pretty stable all this afternoon, but I guess something must have happened. So I'll take a standby and start listening. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my callers into the YouTube search engine, and I'm wondering if this went all the way through.
Yeah, Ken, you're right about the DStar thing. It seems a lot more stable.
100% copy on that one. 75KY.
Copy that, Jesse.
W5KY. Yeah. I'm guessing some people were heard me a few hours ago, and then I dropped out. So I guess they're starting to have issues again, but seems to be okay for the most part right now. So it's good making some contacts out there.
That's America Link. It's normal.
Or is Owen's? I'm having some brain farts here. So is KC8 ONR Dan mentioned America Unlinked.
I got it. Yeah. So, Greg, tell us, how did you get damage to your house? You didn't mention that.
Yeah, I'm going back to this movie for a little bit. N4ZEP, Luke.
N1GMB for Greg K6EGG. What was the question again?
You said you had some damage on your tiles. What happened? Weather related?
Yes, actually we had a pretty big windstorm, and this is what I believe that happened because it rained a couple weeks ago. We didn't have any leaks, but we had a pretty nasty windstorm, sustained winds of over 50 miles an hour for pretty much all night, with gusts up to 70. My theory is the tiles got loose and started rattling, and a couple of them got cracked. And then we had a pretty decent sized storm for California. And the storm came into my office. I had a leak down the wall into my socket here in my shack.
Oh, gee, I hope you didn't get too much water inside.
Definitely have some drywall damage. I definitely have some damage in the attic with the insulation that I'm going to have to replace. That's not part of the original cost of fixing the roof. So, it looks like my floor got pretty wet. Don't know if it leaked all the way down. I'm guessing it leaked all the way down to the downstairs, but I might have to do some exploratory tearing out some walls so I don't get any damage, mold damage. And just a little side note, I don't know how long you've been watching, but I had a shower leak, and it destroyed a bunch of my drywall. I just had it fixed about 4 or 5 weeks ago, so I'm back almost where I started. It's almost part of the same wall system, so at least it's not that bad.
Gee, the water gods are against you, huh?
Yeah, it hasn't been too good. I've been pretty lucky with this house. Now it's turning about 10 years old 20 years old. I saw the leak in my shower and I ignored it. I didn't think it was going downstairs. I figured I would hear it or see it. I noticed it last year, and apparently the water was pooling up there, and I didn't realize it. It all came down at once. So definitely caused some pretty decent sized damage, and I know better not to fix a problem once it's started. And I'm not a good plumber at all. So, anyways, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'll send it back over to you. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Okay, Greg, this is M1GMB, and I tried to tell you yesterday that
we were on a DMR repeater, and we came in on that talk group. And then you switched over to another one, and yesterday it was very... No, it wasn't yesterday, that's right. The whole weekend has gone by. This was Friday. But we tried chasing you back and forth there and everything, and come to find out, it wasn't the system, but I have a very odd hotspot. It's not in production anymore. It's called the UVYN hotspot, and it had a self-contained battery and all this other stuff. But it had so many problems with it that the guy just stopped producing it. So I've got it in my collection, and I've been working with it. And it's been working great all along, but Friday night when I tried to talk to you on it, it just did not want to work. So, and on that, I know plenty of other people probably listen on the live stream and want to make contact with you. So I'll take a pause here, let you and take some more calls here. I like your system. I was showing my wife that, and she got a kick out of that with all your different screens and everything. And she says you should try to do that. And I said I don't have a fast enough computer for that. But you know, who knows what the future holds. Back to you, and one GMP.
Copy that. I really appreciate it. And Glenn, there seemed to be actually some problems on Friday, because on Friday I was switching between the FCS, I think I said that right, and the FLX reflector on my hotspot, and on Friday I was hearing only half the conversations on one or the other modes, either FCS or the other. And today, the first time I started streaming this afternoon, before I started talking, every time someone would talk, I'd switch between the two modes, and both sides, I was able to hear both sides. So it might have been a coincidence that both you, your say, thank you, FCS and YSS side, Jeff corrected me there in the chat. That's why I'm doing this too, because I half the time I don't even know what I'm talking about. So it does seem to be some issues with the system that day, and it seemed to be a lot better, more stable this afternoon at least, and into tonight. So thanks again. I appreciate you watching and subscribing there. This is Greg, K6EGG, also live streaming on YouTube, Monitoring America link.
No, you're totally helping out, dude. I'm sorry. I know how to do stuff, like at work. Like I know how the components work together, but I am super bad on model numbers and like descriptions on stuff, and I should be more persistent on that. I'm not, but I can make everything work right. But I can't. I always forget the terms and stuff, and I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just more of a knowledge base from learning how to use it versus being a model guy, so to speak. And nothing's wrong with being a model guy, but sometimes it just, with all the different stuff I use at work, HMD 26AB, HMD 25, a headset, and HMD 27, Bayer D08, 108, it just gets a little overwhelming for me, remembering all the work terms. So, once again, I appreciate the help, and I'm super bad with Callater. So anybody new to the channel right now, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I come on a couple days a week, just having some fun on digital radio here, meeting a bunch of new people. Ken got back quickly, by the way, with 5 gallons. What did that cost you? Oh, you live in Texas, so it's probably cheaper, huh? Everything's cheaper and better in Texas. Wish I was there, actually. I do see N2QGV. This is Greg, K6EGG. I saw that in the status there. I am. I've been on a couple already. I talked to Martin in a Netherlands room earlier on DMR. $2.99 a gallon. It's I think it's just about $5 here. I think I saw $4.90 by my house, if I recall. It was $4.65. I do want to explore some other rooms. Where are some other rooms at? Where did you suggest? And how do I get there? Thank you for ever just subscribed. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness, it's 317. I'm glad I have a electric car for the most part. I have a Chevy Volt, which is it's not a true hybrid. I don't even remember it was $2.99 here. I buy gas about once every 3 months. I get about 50 miles depending on the conditions. If it's warm outside, not running my AC or heater. I've been working in Santa Monica a lot, and I don't have an opportunity or a place to plug in my car there, which I'm going to try to figure out next time I'm there. Gosh, man, I am jealous with your... I don't buy much gas, though, so... There's a lot of people conjunking there. My shoulder's tightening up, by the way. That's why I keep doing that. Oh, look at this doggy here. Check out this doggy hanging out on his papa's lap. Nice little desk there for his ham shack. I think that's by where I stayed. So right now I'm monitoring... whatever they call it here, America Link here. Man, I'm getting spammed with stuff now in my email. I really need to get a separate email account. I used to have like 4, now I'm just using 2. You're probably right. You don't want to buy the gas in California. They suck it down with additives, and it gives you less gas mileage. Believe it or not, when I fill up in Vegas, I actually get better gas mileage. I did a little experiment. I drove out to Vegas, and I had to fill up when I got there. And I tried to go on as much electric charge as possible on the way home. It took me a long time. There was points I obviously had to use gas, because I only had 50 miles of charge, and it takes a couple hours, about 4 hours to fill up my charge. Okay, Jeff, you take care. And I was driving around, and I noticed I did get a little better gas mileage. I was like, wow, this gas is lasting longer than I thought, longer than it usually does. There is America Rag Chew and Alabama Link. So how do I get to America Rag Chew? So let's go to connectors here. Setup. DStar. America.
Is this frequency in use?
Not anymore.
No, go ahead. It's free for you.
America.
Frequency is all yours, W4 PPX.
What number is America Rag Chew by the chance? Yeah, good night, Jeff. You have a good one. I'll talk to you in a couple days when I'm back on. I lost you in there, Glenn. There's America Rag Chew. So let's just type in Rag Chew. I'm not finding it on a YSF side. So let's go back. Quick setup. DStar.
My apologies. I was getting connected to your N4ZEP.
Yeah, I'm not finding America Rag Chew on here, although I'm not looking hard enough, probably. It's an FCS. Okay, I'm on SCS. Should I just type in Rag Chew? Oh. I see America Rag Chew, 22, 25. Hey, here we go right here. Let's take a look. I'll show you here. Which one do you think I should go to here? Looks like there's a couple of them here. 71? Or they're all connected? Let me go back to here so I can see your comment.
Watching old movies. What happened now?
Reflector 2. Reflector 2.
Well, I'm sitting here
85. All right, so I'm QSY in here. Let's see how this goes.
What a lot of my friends out there in Radio Land are doing. N4ZEP Louisville.
Now, this guy was just on the other one.
Open spot connected to FCS to room 85.
All right. I'll wait here for a second, make sure nobody's talking, and I'll give a call out here. This is why I'm doing this, so people can tell me what's going on, because I don't know where all the rooms are at, especially because I'm new about this. It took me a couple weeks to figure out all the DStar rooms, so I appreciate it, Glenn. So let me get rid of this font here so I don't confuse anybody. I don't hear anybody yet, so I'll jump in.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring, and also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Oh yeah, America Rag Chew. Sorry. It's been a long day, and I got a headache now. And yeah, and I have no problem exploring different rooms. You on there, Glenn, by chance? It is an open spot. Oh, you're talking to him. Greg, we're on Fusion right now. I'm on America Rag Chew right now. Am I on here? Am I on here right? Let me see here. I'll show you. I'm still new to this, so be patient. So I'm on the 2 and room 85. So FCS 002 and 85. That should be the right one, right? Sorry, Greg. Time to get a open spot 3. And thanks for your help the other day with stuff. I think I'm in the right spot. So let's call out again.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring America Rag Chew, and also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
All right, Glenn, I'll give that a try. So if I'm here, sorry about that. So what room number should I be in? Room 2? So I'm reflector 2, room 85. I have to keep going back and forth. Let me go on my YouTube page on my phone here. That way I can see what you're telling me in good time. Real time, I'm sorry. All right, so God, I'm bad at this. I'm still learning. I'm trying to wrap my head about it. So I'm on a reflector, and each reflector has rooms. That sucks. What was the other one you wanted me to try? The Alabama net? I think I was on there the other day. How would I get there? I'm going to leave this up. Hopefully none of my IP addresses out there. I can't disconnect from America's link. Right now, I'm trying to figure out another place to go to on Fusion or anywhere else. So if anybody has any ideas, Glenn, feel free. How do I get to the Alabama? Let me go here. Was it FCS, I think? Yep. There, I'll just look on here. No name. Arizona. America Link. Oh, that's where I was just on. Oh, Alabama.
Open spot connected to XCS 2 room 2.
Sorry about that. Wrong one. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
This is Greg, K6EGG monitoring, here from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, and also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
What I'm going to try to find is that it was the East Coast reflector. How do I get into that thing? I'm going to try to get into this East Coast reflector thing. So let's go here. Here. Here.
Open spot connected to XCS 2 room
Probably
90.
boring everybody watching. So don't forget, anybody new
Ryder,
watching,
thanks for the comeback.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to try to figure out how to get on this East Coast net. So
a great movie.
I want to go to DMR 31
myself too, but I have to say it's not my favorite World War II movie.
Yaesu Fusion 44444. So that would be
Well, no,
a YSF.
it's not one amongst one of my favorites either. However, I'm a fan of old movies, and
Let's see if I can connect to this here.
Open spot connected to YSF reflector 4444.
Let's see if I connect to this here.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring from Southern California, 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, and also live streaming on YouTube if you type my callers into the YouTube search engine.
So right now I'm on the East Coast Reflector, which I talked on it to before, and I had a bunch of people call me back. It's like somebody just came back. Not hearing them, though. So there's another way I can connect in here. So let's do this. Is there a way to listen to this? There's a YouTube channel. I don't know if it's live streaming, though. Nope. Not live streaming. Let's try to do this. Let's see if I can get in this way. Try
Open spot connected to YSF reflector 92805.
So right now I'm monitoring the East Coast Reflector here. Starting to lose my voice. Let's give this a try.
This is Greg, K6EGG, monitoring the East Coast Reflector from Southern California and also live streaming on YouTube if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
I could see that I'm making it in. I could see the bridge I'm going into. Too bad I can't monitor and listen to it. It's a pretty extensive map. This is nice. This is what I would like to see, how stuff goes in. So right now on, where am I at here? I'm on this one right here. 92805, I believe. Let me go over to here and connections 92805. So this is pretty cool. I can see how I'm connected into the all the nodes and stuff. Looks like they also have some analog stuff hooked up through the All-Star, different repeaters and stuff. So I'm surprised no one's come back to me here.
I'll give it another try. See if anybody's listening on the East Coast Reflector. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube if you type my call letters into the I'm sorry, I'm like reading off you guys' website, into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
American Bravo 4 Hotel Fox. You're coming through. Just not a lot of traffic out there right now. I understand you're on YouTube Live as well. So hello, YouTubers out there. The East Coast Reflector is alive and well. And here's Jeff, Juliet Echo Fox Fox, and I'm on the East Coast in Atlanta, Georgia.
Copy that, Jeff. You're sounding loud and clear. What mode are you going into the system? I see that there's All-Star Link. Maybe that's an analog side of things. And I'm very new to this. Someone told me about this about a week ago, so I'm just kind of learning here. might be a good time to check because I know that I've heard this gets pretty busy. But just wondering what type of mode you're going into. If you're going into like a reflector or a local repeater, or like a hotspot or something like that.
Yes, I'm going through my personal node. I'm using a ID 5100, and I'm hitting the what they call the ammo can with a Raspberry Pi in it and going straight to the internet. There's also a repeater here, but it's not currently connected to the reflector. I usually don't connect it overnight, especially if I'm not going to be able to monitor it. But right now I'm just coming in the old-fashioned way through an all-star node. Go ahead.
Copy that. Yeah, kind of new to the whole digital world. I'm on YouTube right now, just like I said. I got about, 20 people watching or so, 25 people watching. They're watching me fumble through my way, trying to figure out all the different digital modes here. So just trying to figure this stuff out and try to have a good time with it. And one of the guys suggested kind of moving around because I spent a lot of time on America Link and Reflector 30 Charlie. So I figure try to make some new contacts out here. So I appreciate you getting back to me, and it's pretty cool to check out this reflector. The system here. The web page is very good at explaining how everything's linked together. It's pretty complex having all those different modes and everything connected and making one whole network.
Very good. It sounds a little bit like on my end, like you're suffering with a lack of bandwidth. It's a little bit digitally warbly. Not bad. It sounds I give you about a 7.5 out of 10 on the signal. It's probably because you're running the YouTube feed and the All-Star feed both coming out of your network. So sometimes you need on your network you need a separate separate channel, so they're not both trying to go through the same bandwidth. But in any event, I have AT&T here, and it's lightning fast fiber, so I should be pretty clean. I hear myself, and I give it about a 9 out of 10. So I'm hoping you're doing as well. But anyway, Merry Christmas to you and your viewers on the West Coast. And from the East Coast, we're in the future here, about to cross over into tomorrow before you guys. So in any event, you guys have a Merry Christmas from America Bravo 4 Hotel Fox in Atlanta, Georgia, 73. He is a computerized robot.
Copy that. You have the wonderful rest of the last 45 minutes or so of Sunday, and hope to chat with you again. And just to let you know, I have Frontier Fiber with 500 up and down. I don't think it's a bandwidth issue. It might be because I'm going into my hotspot DStar, and I'm connecting through Fusion, so I'm cross-moding to get in. So I was not able to connect to the DStar side of things. I got to figure that out. But I appreciate you getting back to me, and you have a wonderful evening, and thanks again. This is Greg, K6EGG, standing by, monitoring, and also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine.
And anybody new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below.
AB4HF, yeah, so you explained it. You're coming in on DStar, and DStar does not have as wide a bandwidth as All-Star does. So to get the real feel for All-Star, you'll need to come in either on DMR or Echo Link or an IRLP, and you'll get the full sound. All-Star is known as having the best audio. So, just a tip. Again, I'm out of AB4HF.
Copy that. I understood there. I appreciate it. Yeah, just kind of learning all these different digital modes. I'm kind of new to this, only a couple months in. So I appreciate it, man. You take care and once again, have a wonderful rest of your evening. This is Greg, K6EGG, standing by.
Hi. I love you. What are you doing?
I'm revealing hair.
What does Daddy's face feel like?
A cat tongue.
A cat tongue?
Yes, it looks like
What would give you that idea?
it. Yes, it looks like it.
My face looks like a cat tongue?
It's only not mine.
Not yours? Yours feels like a baby butt.
No.
No? How do you know what a baby butt feels like? That's what I thought. How do you know what a cat tongue feels like?
That's Milo went up here.
Milo's tongue? You touching Daddy's hair right there?
Yes, Daddy.
Yep.
And why are you not coming to my room?
I'll be there in a few minutes.
See, I told you you're coming to my room.
What?
I told you.
How can you say no to her?
That you're coming to my room for a little while.
I'll be there in a minute. I'm just finishing up here.
Mommy?
How can I say no to her?
K6EGG from 1 GMB.
Go ahead, N1 GMB. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yep, that was a big help. When you went back to your open spot page, it showed the room number that you're on. Unfortunately, with my open spot, which I have Generation 1, I could type the numbers in, but when you flipped over to your menu page there, then I saw it. That's what I was telling you. If you drop that box down, they'll give you all the room numbers and give you ideas on where you can go and everything. Most of the time, I'm used to the names and not the numbers, and you know they actually have two forms, the FCS and the YF, and both work different ways. So, but very good. Maybe you should ask the guy. Yeah, so he says U.S. Rocket City, and then you have the number next to it, and then that works the same way as any other room that you go to. So, if you if you drop that down, see how all the different rooms are there, and you can just go back and forth and see which ones, maybe that you do that. And that works on everything, YSF and SFS. You don't have to manually type all the rooms in.
Copy that. I really appreciate it there. Once again, fumbling through. I'm kind of new at this, so I appreciate it. I'm going to step away for a few minutes and spend some time with my daughter in her room before she goes to sleep. But thanks again for the info. I appreciate it. And thanks for watching. I always see you in there.
And thank you for introducing me to a new room. I didn't know this one existed, so now I have learned something new as well tonight. N1 GMV.
Thank you, Cat Tongue. Don't forget, anybody new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to throw this back up on America Link right now because that seems to be where most of the people are at. I don't remember what server I was on. I think it was this one. see if it works.
Open spot connected to YSF reflector 32592.
Friend, I don't remember that.
All right, so
I've seen a lot of movies.
I was on Reflector 30 Charlie a little bit ago. Tom, right now I got to say goodnight to my daughter and hang out with her for a few minutes. I want to say goodnight to her, just to hang out with her for a few minutes. So I'll be back, Tom. I am right now in fusion mode, but I was on Reflector 30 Charlie, which, you know what, I probably will go over there after I get back again here. So if you're back here in a few minutes, I'll call on the I'll talk into the chat here and see if you're here. This is Greg, K6EGG. I just want to make sure that you guys know that I'm monitoring America Link, so I'll pop that in the screen there, and I'll be back. But the stream will continue on. And thank you guys, all the new subscribers out there. I really appreciate it.
I don't know, my favorite World War II flick, N4ZEP, by the way, Das Boot, the German version, not the English version, but the German version. The German version came out with subtitles, but, my knowing German, you get the full emotion and you get all the nuances and all that when you hear the guys in the actual German. That is, in my opinion, is the best World War II movie I've ever seen. Besides Kelly's Heroes and Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, well, Kelly's Heroes was a little bit too much humorous for me. In a serious matter, if you know. Oh, by the way, my name is Blaine, and my QTH is Salem, Oregon. How about you?
All right, Blaine in Salem, Oregon. Well, the name here is Danny, Delta Alpha, Double November Yankee, Louisville, Kentucky, and Kelly's Heroes. That's another category, man. That is kind of what. Well, I'll tell you another. I'm progressing. Another top World War II movie, and I love train movies, but Von Ryan's Express is another good World War II train movie, and also The Train with Burt Lancaster.
Oh, yeah, those were another two great ones. But I tell you what, Danny, maybe we should kind of clear off and leave this clear for other people to use. It was great talking to you. Thanks for the cue, so I'm going to put you in my log. Hopefully we'll talk again. Okay, buddy?
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, we might be boring people with talking about World War II movies and train movies and actors and classic film and cinema and directors. Yeah, I think you're right, man. We'll decide and let America Link do what it does best. November 4th, Zulu Echo Papa, man. If I don't talk to you before the end of the week here, happy holidays. Merry Xmas and Happy New Year to you, sir.
So I think you're a little bit ahead of me. But yes, sir, thank you. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year. Hopefully I'll talk to you again. KJ7ECX, I'm clear. Yes, sir, KJ7EC X-Ray. November 4th, Zulu Echo Papa. You guys go to your neutral corners and come back at it. Yeah, this station doesn't stand on much ceremony here. So I'm going to go back to watching Stylog 17 N4 ZEV. Man, William Holden was really great in this flick. Kilo Mike 4, Charlie, listening. November 4, Zulu Echo Papa. November 4, Zulu Echo Papa. Well, you're just down the road from me. Name here is Mark. All right, man. Well, you know where we're at. We're up here in Lousyville. Lousyville. East End of Lousyville, KY. Roger, Roger. Well, I'm going to make your acquaintance on the air here. I thought I'd but on our Fusion link has been down, so I haven't been on Fusion for a while. I thought I'd turn it to America Link and see who from what part of the world was on here.
Roger. Well, I'm on a brand new HT. A friend of ours, I'm sure you will have heard him in passing, Kilo 4 Charlie Zulu Brock. He owns several repeaters here in the Louisville area, and one of the repeaters is linked to the Wires X, and I'm going through that repeater right now. So I'm sitting here in the east end of Louisville watching an old World War II movie and coming right to you in living color.
Okay, similar setup here where I'm on a mobile FTM 100, but it's going to a repeater here locally. We do have the WiresX link located somewhere other than the repeater site because of internet issues. So local ham was kind enough to put up an antenna and put up the node, use his internet. So that's how we're connecting from the repeater into the internet. And didn't have too many reports on it dropping out or anything, so maybe you can tell me if it's had any dropouts or anything. Back to you, KM4CC.
Negatory, man. KM4ZZ, N4ZEP, your full bash here, man. Did you get, are you guys cool? Did you, escape all that weather down there in the, western part of the state?
We did. We came out okay here in this county. Now the county south of me, the biggest tornado, the big one from Arkansas that came all the way through it, it went about 15, 18 miles south of me. And then another one went down through Bowling Green, which where I have a lot of family, parents and brothers and sisters. It wasn't near as big as the other one, but it did kill, I don't know, I think it's up to 13 or 17 people there in Bowling Green, so right in the middle of Bowling Green. And I was down there the other day and saw some of the damage, so. Anyway, that was a powerful storm. How about you all? Did y'all come out okay?
Well, I gotta tell you, and I do have some kind of guilt, but we just got barely a scratch here. I mean, maybe the wind blew around and all this and all that, but I'm here in the east end of Louisville, so there might have been some folks in the south and southwest that might have got something, but it's just nothing on the scale as to what everybody else had, and I just what we've been doing is like sending stuff, money and clothes and all that kind of stuff to those folks down there. But us here in Louisville, we just barely, wind blew around all the Christmas crap, and that's about all that. We just got barely a scratch.
Okay, good deal. Well, I hadn't heard anything on the news about the Louisville area, so I figured it probably wasn't too bad. I have a push-up pole for my dipole antennas, and it blew over, but that's no big deal. That's a 5-minute fix. And I did notice a couple days later, I've got an old barn out there, a wooden barn, but it has sheet metal on the siding. in the roof. But anyway, I noticed it blew 3 or 4 pieces of sheet metal loose, so I have to put some new screws in there, but that's no big deal. All right, Danny, I believe it is. I'm going to let you go. I'll tie up this room. Seems to be a busy room. So good talking to you. Make your acquaintance on the air there. N4 Zep. Assume that means Zeppelin fan. Catch you later. KM4 or CC.
You got it right, man. KM4CC, KM4 Charlie Charlie. Yeah, N4 Zulu Echo Papa is a vanity call sign. Yes, Zeppelin. We'll catch you, man. Yeah, we were very fortunate in our area. I mean, we had a few branches blow down and just, not all that, but, we have already forwarded, stuff and folks down there because man, that so could have been us. I mean, I'm not kidding. The owner of the repeater I'm going through right now, all that mess stopped like right within 6 miles of where his daughter was. So, gee whiz, it just barely escaped us. So, N4ZEP, have fun one down there. Merry Christmas to you if we don't hit you later on, man. Pleasure was on this end, and we's going to be watching some movies.
Okay, good talking to you. Enjoy your evening there in the movies. N4ZEP, KM4CC, clear.
Yeah, KM4CC, N4ZEP, on the side. Gotta love Stalag 17. M559 over Romeo Alpha. Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, Brian, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm actually on their website right now. They got a really cool website. It's very instructional. For those of you wondering in the chat, we're talking about the East Coast.
0UW, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Alpha, Uniform Whiskey, Sean in Belgrade, Minnesota, U.S.
Monitoring on American.
I wish they had a list of repeaters this thing was tied to. That'd be pretty cool.
November 4, Zulu Echo Papa, We's here.
Yeah, sorry.
And for ZEP, good evening. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0, Alpha Uniform Whiskey. My name is Sean, Belgrade, Minnesota. How are you doing this evening?
Sean, talked to him before. Good dude.
Oh, very good. We're located here in Louisville, Kentucky. Name here is Danny. Delta Alpha Double November Yankee, and we're just kind of messing around here on my
Hey, Tom, you still watching
on
here?
my handy talkie. A friend of mine has
I can head over to
repeater in the area that's connected.
I can
to
head over to
wires
DStar right now
so
real
that's
quick
what
if you'd
we're
like to
doing.
chat for a few. Love to hear from you. Thanks for all the new subscribers out there. Really appreciate it. Anybody new watching right now, I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I come on a couple days a week. I might even try to come on a morning here before I head to work. See if I can make a few contacts, man. I really appreciate all the support out there. It's been really cool. You know, people out there show me how to work stuff. Yeah, Tom, I'll go over to Reflector 30, Charlie. Just give me a moment. I got to reset this thing up.
Roger. Well, as we're about in the 30s here, and it's
Give me a
rainy
second.
and
I got a lot
crappy,
of stuff
it's
going
kinda
on here now,
typical
so it's
for
a little
the
different
Ohio
from when we
Valley.
first
I mean,
talked.
like I said, we're in Louisville.
So I got to get my hotspot
so
active.
if you're
I got to get my hotspot connected. My hotspot connected. Hopefully there's nobody on it, Tom. And I can switch
Link to
switch screens here.
F030 Charlie.
All right, Tom, go ahead and give me a call on it. Whenever you're ready, man.
K6EGG, KN6NJP.
KN6NJP. This is Greg, K6EGG. Tom, how you doing, buddy? Long time no talk. It's nice to hear from you. And are you enjoying a 2-meter sideband?
I've only been on it one time, but I thought it was interesting. I think what you're doing is far more interesting. I can't even keep up. I don't even know where to start. You've got so many things going on, I'm completely and utterly lost.
Well, Tom, I do admit I'm lost half the time I'm on here between the two computers, the chat, the people texting me, the emails, and trying to decide what mode I'm going to go on and who I'm talking to and what call sign is up at the time I'm talking to. But it's a lot of fun connecting with people out there. I got this open spot a couple weeks ago or a week and a half ago, and really enjoying the people I'm able to connect with there. So it's been really cool there.
Hey, VDO.
Yeah, Gabe and I were talking about that last night. The open
What's going
spot
on?
3 says he can do all 3 modes: Fusion, DStar, and DMR.
Yeah, it definitely opened my horizons on making contacts out there, and I'm learning about the different modes a lot more. I'm still trying to get my head wrapped around it. A lot of people in the chat have been very, very, very patient and showing me how to work this stuff and explain this stuff, because I'm also trying to do a live stream at the same time and try to keep up with the chat. But your buddy Gabe's, man, has been really helpful. I know he bought the hotspot exactly the same time I did, so it's been pretty cool. He's been messing with it. He just reprogrammed some of his 9700 to change modes with it.
Yeah, there's nobody in ham radio that I know that knows more than him.
Yeah, he's been a really great asset to me. We email or text at least a couple times a week. I haven't talked to him too much lately, but Oh my goodness, man. He's helped me out quite a bit. He's a super smart dude. And he looks like he's really enjoying what he's doing, which makes it all the better. And it was great meeting him at the park a couple weeks ago. I'm hoping we can all get together. We'll probably have to wait till the COVID thing dies down a little bit, so a lot of the older folk out there don't get sick. I don't want. I feel really bad if if I end up being sick and bring it into somebody there. But hopefully in a couple months we'll all get together and enjoy it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like you got your hands full. I was trying to follow some of the, I'm guessing that was fusion information, just trying to take it all in.
Yeah, I've been kind of learning on the fly here. People just been tell me what to type in, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I didn't know there was reflectors and then rooms within the reflector. It's basically like you're in a city, and then you go to a house, and then you go down a hallway, then you go into a room. So that's kind of the best way. Someone that was subscribed to me jumped in the chat that mentioned. So I kind of brought it all in. I'm just trying to figure out how to program all the stuff. And people have been really cool. Once you get your head wrapped around it, it's going to probably be pretty easy. I'm pretty much down with DStar and how it works and the reflectors and the stuff like that and how everything's linked. But definitely this is a new world. And I'm learning DMR and Fusion at the same time, which are very similar in how they set up with rooms. I'm going to fiddle with the P25 next, so that's going to be my next frustrating adventure.
Well, you are far more adventurous than me.
It's fun, man. It's something new every day, and I'll just throw a quick ID out. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube. If you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine. Talking to Tom out there, KN6NJP. Not too far away from me in Garden Grove, California.
Yeah, that's all I can do to master DStar, let alone all the other ones, so my hat's off to you. I'm sure I'll be following in your footsteps, but very slowly.
Yeah, copy that. You know what I kind of lost interest with just a tad is I have a hotspot in my car, and I haven't really used it. I've been talking locally on Reflector 12 Alpha, which, as you know, the Papa system, I think you at least know. Just been people kind of running in and out of there, but it's been kind of quiet lately the last week or so. So I actually kind of like not using the radio and the mobile so much, although it's helped me get through traffic. I've been working in Santa Monica the last couple of weeks quite a bit, and that commute's, as you well know, is very long. Was there a double in there somewhere? I thought I heard a key up, like the second I unkeyed, but I don't know. Go ahead. It looks like Jerry might be in there too. KF0DRB. See, I remember this time, Jerry. Just chatting with Tom, KN6NJP, out there in beautiful Garden Grove, California.
Yeah, Roger. I did key in. Just jumping in for the conversation there. So keep it going.
Hey, Tom, you want to make the quick contact with Jerry there out in Iowa?
Hey, Jerry. Good evening. How's it going out there? You staying warm?
Well, fairly, as long as I'm inside. Actually been, this is the strangest
Dan,
thing.
I'll try to give you an email in a couple days and explain what happened.
System that blew through Wednesday, the derecho.
And thanks again for giving me the heads up. I really appreciate it.
4x4 posts with privacy fence and laid it over in my backyard. So this weekend I've been digging holes in December and digging the old ones out, and just got the new ones laying in there, and gonna be setting posts tomorrow and getting it ready to setting posts, and then I just can't get over the fact that I'm doing it mid-December. The ground is not even froze. Because I was digging it by hand and then dug another 2-3 feet down in each hole. And I tell you what, it's like digging in spring, or summer. It's just the strangest thing. Usually this time of year, you can't even put a shovel in the dirt.
Well, if you guys got the storm that passed through and hit us first, we got 1.25 inches of rain out of that one. That was a lot of rain for us.
Yeah, went in my house, my ham shack.
Yeah, we didn't even get any rain. If we did, it was very minimal. We got more wind than I wanted to. I don't know. There was probably 70. Okay, so I think the airport in Des Moines said that they got 71, 72 mile-an-hour wind.
All right, welcome back to
my stuff down was at least
welcome back to 2010, Ken.
But the storm wasn't the problem. I think there were 60 mile-an-hour to 70 mile-an-hour sustained for about, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, and then after that, I thought it was going to die down, but no. We had strong winds all the way through about 1-2 a.m., even up into 3 a.m., and the storm had already passed by 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, so it was kind of crazy.
Isn't 70 mile-an-hour winds like a Category 1 or whatever on the Saffir scale, however they measure tornadoes?
It was just such a sustained wind. You know, okay, a tornado, it moves through, it tears everything up, but then it's gone. The storms move through, strong winds, but then after the fact, the winds just stay up, and in some cases they get worse, and it just lasts. You know,
hey, Danny, you still watching?
When a tornado moves through, the wind kind of dies out and goes away.
Ken, hit the refresh on the browser, see if it speeds up at all.
The torrential thing, it just stays just blowing super hard, so it's kind of strange.
I was on my way back from a fishing trip in Northern California in a town called Bridgeport, and I was coming south on the 395, and I counted 5 big rigs, including 2 flipped over fifth wheel travel trailers.
Copy that, Dana. Everything sounding good? Dana will probably be driving by your house tomorrow on the way to work. I'm going to take the street by your house. Up and over the hill.
Yeah, Roger. We had a few here locally turned over on their side, but yeah, it's just...
oh, and yeah, I got the new mount, so my radio's back up to 100%, by the way, Dana.
Not knowing if it's coming, you just don't know, but anyway, I'll send it back to Greg, K6EGG, KF0DRB.
You don't have to send it back over to me. I'm enjoying the conversation and chatting there. I appreciate it, though. Yeah, we've had some nasty winds out here, as Tom knows. I had 70 mile an hour gusts and 50 mile an hour sustained for over 8 hours. So I think it loosened some of my tiles and cracked them. But all right, man, I'm going to take a standby. I don't want to hog this thing up too much. This is Craig, K6EGG. on Reflector 30 Charlie, and also live streaming on YouTube if you type my callers into the YouTube search engine, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf.
Yeah, Greg and Jerry, I'm going to sit on the side here as well. Jerry, it was nice talking to you. Pleasure as always. Hope to get together with another meet and greet soon or another chance to talk, and I'll let you get back to your show. You guys all have a good night. Be safe out there. Stay well. And K6NJP, I'll be clear.
Hey, with that, Merry Christmas to you guys. Yeah, I'll stand by if anyone wants to jump on 30C. K0DRB, I'll be on the side as well.
Copy that, Tom, as well. Just text me if you want to meet up on DStar sometime. It looks like you have a 5100 there, so we should be able to link up on at least some sort of local deal here. So I have most of Gabe's programming in my mobile 5100 because he was nice enough to hook me up there. So take care, Tom. It's great to hear you again. And if I don't talk to you before Christmas, you have a wonderful Christmas with you and your family there. This is Greg, K6EGG on Reflector 30 Charlie.
I have a 5100 also, my mobile. I love it. Although I haven't used it too much. That screen is so loud at night, or so bright at night.
Hey there, Jay. How you doing? KB5 VDO, the voice of Oklahoma.
Hey, good afternoon there, Mr. Greg. We're doing good here in Oklahoma. Man, it got chilly. We had some really nice kind of warm weather, and then all of a sudden, bam, we had a real good cold snap. It's currently showing about 28 degrees here where I'm at. So got a little chilly. We're watching you live stream there on YouTube, and heard you in here on 30 Charlie, and just wanted to jump in there and say top of the evening to you. We'll go ahead and let you make some more contacts. Whoever's out there listening in DStar land, check Greg's YouTube out. He's doing a mighty fine job there. Back to you, Greg. We'll toss a hat back to you there. K6EGG, KB5 VDO 73, Greg.
Hey, Jay, before you leave, I have two questions for you. It looks like you changed, you got rid of your little drawing and stuff that had the VDO on it on your QRZ site. I was actually going to show that off. And the second thing, we got Christmas coming up. Are you planning on smoking anything? I think you smoked a couple turkeys, right? You had two different Thanksgivings?
Yeah, Thanksgiving, we did two turkeys. Yeah. I had changed that my picture the other day on QRZ, and I was aiming to put it back there to the old voodoo deal. People get a kick out of it, but we'll do that. We'll put the old voodoo picture back up there on QRZ, and wife got a big old turkey again for Christmas. So we'll probably smoke a turkey, and I think we are going to smoke a ham as well there.
Copy that. I've never actually tried smoking a ham. I heard that's a long smoke there.
Yeah, just really depending on, I guess, the size of the ham you got there. But I got this rub. I'll take a picture of it and send it in your email there. I swear by this stuff, Greg. You could put this stuff probably on ice cream and it would taste probably good. But it's called Killer Hogs. I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. But it's called Killer Hogs rub there, and you can find it at Walmart now. I was happening to buy it straight from the guy that was making it in Louisiana. He does all them championship barbecue things, you know, pulls a big trailer around and does them championship cook-offs. But anyways, it's called Killer Hogs, and it's a barbecue rub, and oh my gosh, anything on pork, man alive, I tell you what, you'll have kinfolks over you didn't know that you had.
Yeah, copy that. I watch Malcolm's channel, Barbecue Right, all the time. He actually, I use a couple. I actually have his rub, a couple of them, the hot one and the regular one, the AP, the all-purpose rubs. And I usually put a little bit of all-purpose rub when I do my smoked prime rib, no bone, and then I put some of the standard whatever, the red barbecue hot on there too, and let that smoke for about 4 hours. And man, that has a really good rub. I really enjoy his videos, and the way he gets excited when he throws that meat into his mouth, man. All his different wing recipes as well, man. I really love that guy.
Malcolm Reed, he's a character. I talked to him several times on the phone. He's really a super nice guy, and you know, if you got questions, he'll take time out, you know, to stop there and to help you get along. I never tried the one that the spicy one. I didn't know he had one. I'll have to do some investigating and find some of that. I just got the other one, you know, the rub, and I've got the AP as well. But I like taking and putting that rub on pork chops, and then throwing them pork chops in the oven, let that, you know, rub sit on for about maybe 15 minutes, and then throw them out there on that smoker. Oh, man, it kind of gives them like this candied, like a candied bacon type flavor. Gosh, is it good.
You all talking about Malcolm Reed down there in Texas?
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Yep, all of it
man,
tonight.
Yeah, he's got some great recipes.
Yes, sir, he sure does. I tell you what, good channel. Greg's, you know, getting a good YouTube channel going, especially for those that, you know, that's not quite a ham yet, and get them guys all interested in there. Just, you know, go to YouTube and type in K6EGG, and whammy, you got Greg up there live. And he shows everybody, you know, who he's talking to. I like the way that Greg does all that. He's top shelf out there in Chino, California. Well, Greg, I'm going to jump off of here, and good talking to you. And maybe you can tell me here, I plan on maybe around New Year's of doing that reverse sear. Maybe you can tell me how you do that. I'm thinking about getting some of them tomahawk steaks and trying it out. But we're enjoying your live feed there on YouTube, and we'll catch you later. K6EGG, KB5VDO.
Copy that. Maybe I'll do a live stream of me smoking or preparing or something, because I'm a big smoker. I haven't been doing it the last 2 years because of the meat prices, and I be honest with you, I haven't been able to afford it because it's a lot of work trying to get that thing going, as you well know if you smoke meat. I reverse sear tri-tips all the time, as long as you don't use a sugared rub at all. Because if you reverse sear it, you get a lot of bitter flavor on the rub on the outside of the meat. So just keep that in mind if you're going to do some reverse sear after a smoke with some meat. This is Greg, K6EGG. It's great to talk to you again, Jay. Also live streaming on YouTube if you type my call letters into the YouTube search engine.
Dan.
I smoked a couple ham radios, you know. I get expensive too.
I'm gonna just think if you had ate this RE20 here.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Delta Alpha Tango monitoring. That's KF0DAT.
I smoked a Yaesu once. That's why I use an Icom now. K6EGG.
All right.
So apparently Ken, I just want to, oh, did I just key over?
Yeah, I heard it was magic smoke.
So apparently Ken said in the chat on YouTube, K6EGG, he's going to feed everybody. So this head to Texas, everybody.
Ken, you're dropping out.
Now.
What's going on there? It's cold here. 32. Oh,
shoot, it's cold here.
Yeah, it's 32 degrees here, Arkansas. Almost back at Little Rock here.
So y'all keep it up there in Arkansas. I don't want it down here in my part of Texas. I ain't that far from Arkansas.
Yeah. Not playing around in Texas today. Going back to Memphis. Just been to Memphis already. Now, coming back here, picking another setup, going to Memphis, and then heading to Jackson, Tennessee. Shut down in Jackson, Tennessee. So it's getting cold all over. I don't see no snow yet, so as long as there's no snow, I'm okay. I can do without the snow.
Colin, I'm allergic to cold. Don't let it down here. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, me too. I wish I'd send my butt to Florida. I thought, when I took this gig here, they said, oh, you'll be going to Florida, Miami, Florida. I haven't seen Miami. They sent me to Jacksonville once in the middle of the night, and it was raining, pissing down rain. Sent me there
Pissing
and then
down rain.
pulled me right back out. I'm like, well,
I work in the rain quite a bit,
that
actually.
was 4 months ago, so no Florida either, seems like.
Well, Colin, when I first got
boy.
to service back a long time ago, I took a run
Dex
from,
is going to turn the air fryer on.
with RTI. And I was running
I
from
don't have an air fryer. I
Amarillo,
got all this stuff in my house I don't use. The George Foreman, all that stuff.
And from Miami, I did head up to Ocala, pick up ice cream, heading back to Houston. And I'd take bananas back to Fort Worth. And then
So what I do, Jay, is I bring up my dashboard, and I can see the... Oops, sorry about that. I bring up the dashboard here, and I can see the packet loss here. So it looked like Ken had a little bit of packet loss here. Whoever this was had a little packet loss. You didn't have any packet loss at all.
It's my Sunday night. They got
Zero.
loaded up.
So I just bring up my dashboard.
At least you sent me up to Memphis and early enough. I was able to go pick up a new
You sounded good on my side.
New to me radio. Got a ID51A plus 2 from guy tonight.
No problem, Jay. I'm here to
$200
help as much as I can,
lighter,
as much as
but,
I know, which isn't too much.
a new handle.
I'm the first one to admit it.
I'll have to figure
Someone
it all
actually
out
taught me that, so that's why I kind of had the
Sometimes I
dashboard
should
and the
look at
screen
it.
here too. You can see in the bottom left. I'm sorry, bottom right.
Yeah, I've been looking at the 52 and the 51.
So you got everybody also watching. If you're watching your dashboard at home, you can compare the packet loss on your end compared to mine as well.
Well, it's always fun coming in the radio room anyway. I wanted a 51 or a DStar handheld just so I could 51 or a DStar handheld just so I could take the radio into the truck stop or whatever.
I did that, by
I
the
can
way.
only get so far
Echo.
away with the Bluetooth headset. Like
That's how
30
delayed
feet
it is here.
seems
It's only
to
about a
just,
second and a
you know,
half.
goes out.
It's the lowest delay I've had
I
here.
got the
Everybody's been pretty strong. This is,
FT3, you know.
I'd say DStar is a lot more stable than Fusion, but also Fusion has a lot of different network connections and gateways than at least as far as major gateways than DStar. Someone might lose a connection, you know, that's hooked up to a repeater on DStar versus a gateway talking to a gateway, how Fusion works.
I guess I need another DStar radio for that to actually work. The 5100 only lets me crossband 2 FM, you know, FM and FM. Now, if I do that, then the other.
I think it also crossband repeats DStar to DStar too. By the way,
we'll see.
I heard somebody try
I
it.
got some experimentations to do.
DStar, man, Fusion just hammered the last couple days.
Yeah, keep me posted on that. I'm kind of curious how that's going to work out for you. I got some ideas along the same lines, but I was watching a video of a guy in Georgia that took a couple of GE radios and
I hear my voice in the background.
and turned them into a DStar repeater. So I'm curious on that. I mean, they were
Ken's
not
listening to
DStar
himself
radios,
right
but
now.
he
He's
used by-hand
duplexing through YouTube.
nonetheless when he crossbanded over them. So I'm kind of curious on setting something like that up.
You're right there, Dan. I actually shut down my open spot for the night.
Looks like KF0 BVR is still keyed up. It's been doing that all night, all evening. Yeah, you can take a couple Motorola radios. There's a little board you can get, a little modem board. Couple Pi Stars and a little board. Turn some Motorola's into some D-Stars. I think a lot of guys are starting to do that now when their older D-Star repeaters are dying. They're just replacing it with hybrid D-Stars. Building up a regular repeater and turning them into D-Stars. So I just wanted to crossband. Yeah, just get a little range.
So I'm doing some work here too. I know it's Sunday night at 9 p.m., but I got a busy work ahead of me. Busy week work ahead of me. Got 30, 45 hours this week.
And it does FM
and I'm off for 3 days.
Whatever. Anyway,
4
I'm
days.
gonna put one of those in the truck.
4 days I'm
Turn my
off.
FTX
3 days I'm off.
400
I'm
into
sorry.
a node. Full node. So, I don't know. Give me something to do while I'm on the road. Let me see if Greg, I'm turning it over to Greg there. I don't want to hog it here. K6EGG 87HF. Go ahead.
I'm just standing by and monitoring. I was kind of hogging things up here, so I'm just listening in right now. So standing by. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Well, make your comments there, Greg. No reason to stand by. Make your comments. KF0 DRB.
I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm just rifling through some work email right now because there seem to be some scheduling snafus on my side. So just double checking I'm working tomorrow. So I'll take a quick standby. I'll be listening in, though.
By the time I have my two handhelds,
Colin,
two phones,
come
I'm
on,
still
bro.
trying to wean myself off of one phone. I keep double fisting the phones here. You know, one Android, one iPhone. Now one Icom, one Yaesu radio. I don't know. It's a little too much. Especially if you're not talking on any of them. Walk around with 15 devices hanging off your belt and pants pockets. Gets to be a little too much. I want people to, step away from the truck and still monitor a conversation, if I'm here, listening to something. When I get out, put my trailers or whatever, I want to be able to still hear what's going on. So if I can just grab a handheld, depending on what I'm using, and get out a little further from the truck, that's all I'm interested in. So I want to play around with this crossband repeat thing, see if I can get that actually working. I've been told it works. Yeah. When I did it crossbanded the DStar over from the hotspot. I put the hotspot in there and then crossbanded and over the 2 meter frequency. And of course, I couldn't utilize DStar with FT3. I think if I had another DStar handheld, it would have worked. So definitely gonna try it, see what I can accomplish. Back to you. So, what's it in Texas right now? Are you at least above 32 in Texas, or is it starting to get cold there?
Well, look, it's been several hours ago and it was 55. So, well, this is definitely cooler than it has been. It's been up in the 70s, so it dropped probably 15 degrees in the last day. And it's dropped some more since then considerably. But the goal here is I have a pair of DR635s from Elenco, and from what I was watching in the video, he's using a Pi 3 with a hat as his repeater controller, and it also does the DStar conversion using the Pi 3, the hat on the Pi 3, and so it retransmits it back on the other one. So I just need to get a set of cans and put the Pi 3 in place and get it all up in the air.
Well, I'd definitely like to follow the progress on that. There was a little Elenco, Elenco made some good stuff back then. The 635s, the 220 radio, they had the data radio back then, the data 1200 or whatever, it was just made for the, your TNC.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get through this
now if you
email
get on
here.
repeaterbuilder.net or there's a
I think
board
you
can
by
get
the
from
way,
them
I think
that
you can
plugs right into that
crossband,
Elenco.
not
Get your
cross
TOS
mode,
and everything right out the back of the
D-Star to
Elenco.
D-Star on a 5100, far as
They
I
also
read.
sell for Max Track. This is a cheap little board. You plug right into the COM port on the back there, and it grabs
Switch
COS
to, what, Reflector 7B?
Yeah, I've been looking at maybe doing
It's
an
on
All-Star
Reflector
node
7B.
or something. I don't know. I've bought a couple more Pi Stars or Zoom spots. They were on sale. I know I overpaid for them, and what I, could have bought them and built the whole kit and stuff. I'm up to 4 hot spots or 4 Zoom spots with the radios. So I figure I can masterize something and, put another image or open it up and take the hat off and put something else on or do
Yes,
something.
actually you can. Would you like to see me do that here
I'm going to be
live?
doing some experimenting this year.
All right, I'll change to Reflector 7B. You guys, Dex, you want to watch? So I'll do it here live for you. So this is what you do. I need to, my radio's here covered. So you hit the reflector part right here. This is an Icom 9700, in case you're wondering. You go to, I'm sorry. You go to unlink to reflector first. You actually have to wait for them to unkey to do this. So once Ken's talking here,
With just the 2 radios and put them both in
I'll do
crossband.
that. So you hit your transmit key to unlink from this reflector.
That'll cover both bands for
As soon as he's done here, do.
from this location, probably 45 miles in any direction.
All right, Jerry. So now I'm unlinked. You'll hear it.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I just found out the other day I could
it didn't.
change, drop the reflector and connect reflectors
Didn't
and
do it.
PTMF tones. That's
So
how behind
let's
the
do
times
this.
I am.
For some reason, he keyed up
Oh,
right
that's
away
cool,
too. So
Pound
reflector,
to disconnect and then star.
link to
the
reflector,
I was still
direct
trying to figure out how to
input.
connect the XRFs.
He wanted to go to 7B,
You gotta
I
learn
believe.
the chart just to, connect to the different reflectors other than REF.
So I click on each one and I use the multi cursor there. Let's see if I can do it.
Connect to that crossband would work, but it didn't work the way I thought it was.
It still won't let me.
Kind of work. I had it in my head.
He has to stop talking, which is part of the problem.
Crossband repeat.
So
one
let's
side
unlink
be the
here.
DStar and one side be
So Ken, if you're listening, take a quick second. I gotta
and,
unkey for unlink the
audio right
reflector
over to
here.
Another, handheld. Yeah, it didn't work.
We'll
that
get to
way.
you, Dex.
Yeah, first thing radio yelled at me. Needs to be 2 FM.
Come on, home slice.
It needs to be an FM mode on both sides. And once I figured out, I was like, oh, so I got to crossband the hotspot frequency over. Which that'll work. Is you just need another DStar, a 92 or 91, 51, whatever. You need another DStar compatible radio on the other end to actually talk. So that kind of, I didn't think it worked, and then somebody told me, oh yeah, it crossband's right over. Kind of left out the fact that
hey, if you hear me,
you still need another.
Can you stop talking for 2 seconds?
Compatible radio on the other side, which makes sense. As far as Yaesu, I use my FTM 400.
Sorry, Dex.
Put it in PDN mode or direct or make a note out of it. Or,
Jay, that is a true
get the
statement.
Wires X HRI 200 and just kind of permanently tie it to that in the back. Just because I don't want to tie up my laptop and a Windows computer. It's just easier to have a hardware solution.
2 minutes and 15 seconds in so far.
Wires X room. Not that there needs to be any more rooms. I think there's too many damn rooms already. Already too many
sorry,
reflectors.
Dex. This would have been done 2 minutes ago.
And this and that. I don't know where to go to talk. I'm just going to stay here. Anyway, back to you. AE7H.
Come on, unlink.
Not linked.
Perfect. Now I'm unlinked. Dex, I'm hoping you can following along. I got to turn this up a little bit here. So I click the unlink, or I click the top part right here, the 2 part, because I'm talking to a reflector. So reflector, link to reflector now. I'm going to do a direct input. I can change what mode or what reflector I want in just by selecting it. You see my finger right here. And I can just change the number by moving the multi-mode on the right knob that's up on the top right of my, what's it called? Radio, my 9700, sorry. And he was in B, right? So, and then I go back to here, set. It will link to, once I key it, to 7 Bravo. Now it will give me a message that's saying it's linked.
Link to REF007 Bravo.
Now, here's the important thing when you do this, Dex. You got to roll this back over to CQ, use repeater. That's very, very, very important, or nobody's going to be able to hear you. So,
use reflector.
Yep.
James here, Delta Radio Bravo.
This is how you do it.
On reflector.
So, Dex, I hope you learned something there.
Copy. This is Greg, K6EGG. I don't know what reflector this is. 7 Bravo. Where does this go to?
Into the underground. 007 Bravo. Come on. K6EGG. Let's see if this worked.
I hear a KX3DEX. Go ahead. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yes, Ken. I was showing, giving a demonstration to Dex how to change the reflector through the radio, through his hotspot.
Well, I copied a couple of stations in there, and sounds like y'all are coming in pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like I was able to follow along because you are using an ICOM, and I am using the ICOM 5100. So I did not know that I could use that bottom left wheel to actually change that to and from. And originally it didn't work, but I realized my from was not set correctly to use the hotspot. But thank you for that nice, easy demonstration. That was beautiful.
No problem, Dex. We're all here to help each other out. I remember the night they showed me, and I'm like, oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize you're using 5100. So I would have probably told you just a little bit different, but it's basically the same concept. So the menu system's very similar between the 5100 and the 9700.
To jump on, I've learned this from another ham. This reflector is a great one to jump into when you kind of want to back away and getting something different. 007 Bravo.
I'm sorry, I think I doubled with Jerry there, but yeah, I didn't realize you're using a 5100 Dex, or I would have kind of explained it a little different. But you figured out the menu system's very similar, and I'm going to do some research on this reflector there, Jerry. K6EGG, also live on YouTube.
You'll never find it, Greg. This is 007 Bravo.
Really? It's got to be listed somewhere.
AVM I6 knows.
But it's usually pretty quiet. And this is kind of the secret hiding spots for all the hams that kind of want to break away.
Copy that. It was a good way to
show Dex how to change out everything there. So I'm glad he was able to figure it out.
Looks like
VDO followed us over too. And it looks like we're on the N6CYP repeater. And I know what that is.
Famous. But yeah, it's a great way to just test the radio. It's got a great connection. And I can copy you guys in there 100%.
Copy that. And looks like I see a few people in there listening. I'm guessing that maybe K6EGG's listening because I see N6CYP call sign in there. So cool stuff. I found it on the gateway system, so I can see everybody connected to it. Looks like an English server.
Yep, Roger. KF0 near me listening on reflector 007 Bravo.
I upkeyed myself there. Copy that. This is Greg K. I almost forgot my call sign. It's been a long day of being on the radio. This is almost hour 6. This is Greg K6EGG. Also sending by Dex. I'm glad you're able to figure out pretty easy stuff.
It was actually not too bad. I was wondering how well the Pi-Star was going to work when I actually am working on a project now. I do a little woodworking on the side as well. I'm actually taking the Pi-Star, making it dual purpose with a hand clock on it, and I'm building a nice frame around the monitor, and I'm going to hang it on my wall so it'll be dual purpose.
Copy that. I would love to see how that turns out. Put it on your QRZ page, or maybe even drop me an email. Love to see how it looks there. But I think I'm going to call tonight. It's been a very, very long day of ham radio, amateur radio. Learned a bunch of new stuff again, and it sounds like Dex learned a little something. I generally I have a hotspot in my car if I use it. Pardon me. I generally use the CQ settings to change it, because I don't want to, I'm in the car and I don't want to be futzing around with my phone trying to connect the Pi-Star interface. So I program my hotspot in a DR memory so that I can change and everything. And there's also another way you can do it. You can program to send it to another reflector through the regular menu, a regular memory. But that's probably for another day. Anyways, you guys all take care. Jerry and everybody, Jay, you guys have a wonderful evening. Ken, this is Greg, K6EGG. I'm going to sign off for tonight, and hopefully we'll be back at some point on Wednesday afternoon or Wednesday night. So take care. Have a wonderful day.
K6EGG 73, and Merry Christmas from Iowa. KF0 Delta Radio Bravo. Yep. And have yourself a good Christmas. Good talking to you. What a beautiful Christmas card. That's awesome. So, yep, I'll say 73, and I'll probably switch over from 007 Bravo and go back over to
take care, Dan.
The other reflector there. So I don't know where this reflector really actually comes from, but it's kind of fun jumping in here and seeing how well it works. So with that, everybody, Merry Christmas from Iowa. This is KF0 DRB.
Agreed. 7-3 and Merry Christmas to all of you. And yes, that is a great Christmas card.
Thank you very much, man. Take care. Have a good one. See ya.
All right. Once again, something I always try to do. Let me go to the right place here. Always try to unlink from everything when I'm done using it. Once again, good in my eyes, good ham radio etiquette, unless you're using it for something recording or anything like that. So. Once again, I can't thank you enough, everybody, the new subscribers out there. I really appreciate it. It's been a fun couple weeks experimenting around with these new modes and talking to all you folk out there. I really I know it doesn't look like it, but I feel kind of tense sometimes because I'm not used to chatting in front of people. At least on camera. So everybody's made me feel really comfortable. I just try to be myself. I'm wearing up ripped shirts, wearing a nacho cheese dispenser thing, and I got all kinds of spots on my shirt. Just a normal guy out here trying to talk on ham radio and try to share as much info as I can. And it's been really fun the last couple weeks once again. And it looks like we got this channel has really grown in the last month or so. Was able to talk to a lot of new people out there, and everybody's been sharing a lot of great info. I did not think I was going to be taking it this far. First off, I never thought I'd make it to 500 subscribers. Was not the original intent when I started. It was just to let people hear their own radios over the internet through my YouTube channel. And I actually just had audio on with a black screen, and people just said, hey, try this, try that, put a camera in yourself, put your name underneath. So just slowly progressed. I really, really enjoy having input, even negative input. Sometimes things get a little misinterpreted why I'm doing this. And you guys, all the normal guys know why I'm doing this. Just out here having fun. I got a job. I'm not looking to make cash off this. This is ham radio, for Pete's sakes. This is amateur. I'm not degrading anybody out there that is. People put out some really good videos, and they spend a lot of time on that, and maybe they deserve it. But that's not what I'm about. I'm all live all the time. No transparency here. Y'all see me get frustrated trying to go through things and listening to the YSX reflectors going down and up and losing connections. You see my face, facial expressions, everything's real. What you see is what you get. Obviously, I'm on for over 3 hours, so you can't fake the emotions at this point. But really cool people out here. Dan and everybody, Ken, Jay, Dex, all you guys out there, Jerry, Tom I was talking to that's local. And I have a feeling that maybe AJ60 is probably listening, and maybe many beeps on YSF and KN60N down in Cyprus is watching. He got me all started on this stuff as far as the digital side of things. But once again, I should be on before Christmas. I'm hoping to be on Wednesday at some point, either during the day or at night. Pardon me, after I have dinner. I'm having a nice, me and my wife have a Christmas dinner right around Christmas time. We go to a nice restaurant, and this is the first year we're going to be able to bring our daughter and get her dressed up. So I'm really looking forward to that. We usually abandon her for a couple hours and leave her with her grandparents just to have some daddy and mommy time, just to enjoy some company together without any distractions. But I'm really looking forward to having Haley there. I think it'll be pretty cool for her. It's nice watching her grow and stuff like that. So Michael made a very good point with all the beeping going on everything. And Michael, were you there when my cat decided to start scratching on the sound pads back there, the sound suppression? That was some funny stuff. I got to figure out exactly where that's at on the stream. I should have took a little mental note and looked on the time there. That was funny stuff. I was telling my wife. It's like perfect timing. Those damn cats, I swear. But anyways, a lot of fun the last couple days. Once again, I appreciate everybody watching. And yes, cats do have ESP. Mike, that cat has been so good with my daughter. I mean, we got her right before we got him right before we had Haley, and Haley was a newborn when we brought her home. And not for a minute did we feel uncomfortable with him being in the room with her. He's been really good. He has scratched her a couple times, but he's kind of teaching her how to treat cats. She pulls his tail and grabs his ears, and we kind of let him have at it. He doesn't really hurt her. But anyways, sorry for me yakking along here. I'm just chatting away here. But anyways, everybody take care. Once again, anybody new to the channel, we have, oh my goodness, you have 7 cats? That's a lot of cat poop. Each of these cats have their own room at least. Hey, Dan, here's a real quick story. We got a new kitten last year after I had to put my cat down. She never had slept in the bed with us, and I had a hernia surgery, and I wasn't able to sleep on my side for about a week because of the surgery. But anyways, this cat jumped up on the middle of the night. My wife freaked out. The other cat freaked out, and everybody jumped. And I woke up, and I quick squeezed. And it was right in the middle of the night after all the pain stuff wore off. And it was probably one of the most incredibly painful nights in my entire life. It felt like everybody was stabbing me with like 40 different knives in between my package and my waist. So that damn cat. And she only's been up by once or twice since, so I must have freaked her out. But anyways, that was a quick little story. Yeah, it is funny now, but literally I looked at my wife. I'm like, what the heck happened here? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it was just frustrating. I was in some major pain, and I ended up having to ice myself, and I couldn't fall asleep till about, 7 o'clock in the morning. But once again, anybody new to the channel watching tonight, Glenn and Dan are at Michael. A lot of cats between the two of you, and Dan. You guys have 17 cats if my math is correct. So that's a lot of cat poop. So you guys all take care. I'll talk to you in a couple days. I wish there was a way you can keep the chat going on when I'm not there, but I can't at this point. So everybody take care. This is Greg. Yes, abdominal hernias hurt. This was I had a double inguinal mesh replacement, and it ripped again. So I got to go in again and have it. This will be my third time going in, probably in a couple months. I'm probably going to have it redone this summer again for the third time. So not looking forward to it. It was a lot of pain. So anyways, you guys take care. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll keep on going all night with stories. Later all, take care. Okay, real quick, a double. Just imagine going to the bathroom 2 days after you had it, but I prepped myself and only drank protein drinks for 4 or 5 days. Yeah, double was absolutely brutal. But believe it or not, I was back to work in less than 2 weeks. But it ripped again. But it wasn't because of work. It was because of some other issues. But anyways, take care. This is Greg, K6EGG. Good night, Michael.